What is going on, everybody?
What's
Another
happening, world?
wonderful Brickin with the Beards. I have to bring instructions up for this.
Which one are you building tonight?
I'm finishing the AT-AT, the big boy. I always have trouble, or no, I'm not going to say I always have trouble. I always forget where these instructions are.
Yeah.
You have a good rest after Friday and Saturday?
Tori worked my ass off in the store Sunday.
What? She ain't supposed to be doing that.
It's not a complaint. I mean, we got a lot done. What's up, Greg?
I don't know which one of these. I always forget which one I'm doing. What's going on, Greg? Show advanced options. Search. Here we go.
Find them?
Yeah. I knew they were
So how
out there
about
in
you?
the world
Did you,
somewhere.
did you get some rest Sunday?
Oh, yeah, I was fine. I was ready to go again.
It was a fun time.
Yeah. Me and Justin have been talking. I have found out how I'm going, or what I am going to do for the Brick Fair.
You going to do part of the city on Mills plates?
Oh yeah, he's done. I'm not gonna say we because I can't take credit in it. He's already designed the streets I think off of a couple others, and like done them to where they benefit me instead
Yep.
of someone else's. I guess. Uh, we're gonna go from there. I plan to come down here last week and this week, or technically since Sunday when we got back to start on it, but all this table is full of stuff because of this monstrosity, so I have not been able to. So hopefully I'm going to knock this out quick tonight. I've got a Speed Champion set that I've been looking for that I found. And then after that, I'm going to start the city. Awesome. Yeah, I wish I had the UCS one too. This one, I don't know how big this is compared. Like, I know obviously that the other one is much bigger, but put this thing right here. Can y'all see that? No.
No.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, it works.
But what I'm gonna end up doing is just taking the city and making it smaller in scale, but bigger, taller wise, and go
right.
from there. That way, I think what I'm gonna do is cut it down to one base plate. I mean, not one base plate. One row of plates versus two, or actually three.
Yeah, my partner in crime just got home from school.
David, it was pretty fun. We ended up going to that convention in South Carolina. It was it wasn't massive, but it was pretty big. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was different setting up and talking to people. Honestly, if it wouldn't have been for Gene, I don't know that it could have been done. He had to play not only chauffeur, but also bodyguard.
Why? Just because those little kids want to stick Superman in the pocket?
I never said you couldn't stiff arm kids. That was never, when you hire a security guard, you usually got to give them rules, but I never gave you rules.
Mama's home. Hey, Mama's home. Hey, Mama's home. Mama's home. Mama's home. Mama's home. Mama's home.
Do whatever you want to the children.
Okay, wait, I'll put it down.
Oh. No, there's really only 3 kids out of the whole show that were a handful.
What show are we talking about?
The Lego thing.
Oh. Glasses all slobbered.
Well, gee, I wonder why that happened.
I don't know. Did you slobber my glasses?
Oh, Will. But it was pretty fun setting up the city. The city made it there with no issues other than the Empire kind of fell apart, which was really weird because it was the bottom half, which is supposed to be the most sturdiest because it holds all the weight. It fell
in the top layer of Stark.
Yeah. Well, Stark, I knew. Stark doesn't have I pretty much expected Stark to fall apart. There's no real structure in it. It's just a tall square with no actual support in the middle. But we fixed it, got it displayed, and then while putting the city up, it decided it was going to fall apart. So I had a come to Jesus moment with what I needed to do, and with everybody backing it up and everybody wanting to see the city. Actually, to be honest, a lot of people wanted to see World War II thing.
That's what I voted for.
But it's not feasible for me to do that by Brick Fair. It's just not. So I am going to continue with this. I'm actually not going to continue with the city. I'm not, I guess you can call it restarting. There will be a lot more done, a lot different area. Won't be as, I guess, wide. Yeah, Will, there is, Doc has it up on his channel from when I did like an interview with him. I have it. I was waiting for his to come out for a little while before I put up mine. Then I have mine edited to where mine's ready to go up. I was going to put it up before I went live tonight, but I forgot I had not seen the new episode of Moon Knight, so I had some homework to do. So I watched Moon Knight instead, which is coming to be a very, very cool show.
What's up, Will?
If you haven't watched Moon Knight, you need to. It is very, very good. Very good. It's a little strange how this sits in there. But whatever. Yeah, if you've seen Doc's, then you are going to see what I'm going to put out. Because it is literally the exact same video. The only other thing I have is a couple videos that I shot when the lights were out. But to be honest, they're not that good.
Yeah, it's hard to get good video of that. Nothing could do it justice.
It was really like the amount of no light hurt us when it comes to taking the video. Justin, talking to him really got me excited for the castle. Like, I know I'm going to be all in on the castle, but I have to like calm down. So I try to tell him, I'm like, dude, you got to quit giving me ideas.
Yeah. He's really creative.
So you haven't seen Doc's video. I got you. Yeah, so I knew
Yeah,
about Moon
Justin's a
Knight.
creative dude.
Do what?
Justin is a really creative guy.
Yes. So I knew about Moon Knight in the comics, but it was never anything that I like went after and watched or had anything to do with. Not really sure why, honestly. It was just something I guess never did. What?
Hey, David, I don't know what was wrong. Last week, I just started taking it apart, looking for what was wrong, and kept talking. And by the time I knew it, I'd taken the whole freaking thing apart. So I'm just doing it again.
You're doing what I got to do to the city. It's okay. But if you if you did not in the first time that I was saying it, get around to wanting something in the city, and you do want something in the city, now is your chance. It will have to be redone.
Ooh, I got an idea. Krispy Kreme.
There's already a Krispy Kreme. But now that you've said that, we can technically quit telling people it was Tori's idea and now start telling people it was your idea.
Yeah, I probably won't take credit for that.
Like Moon Knight to me, like so one of the things I've always loved, and it actually has my first love when it comes to Lego, is like Egyptian pharaoh type stuff. Like I loved the adventure sets growing up. That is one thing that I would love to like get back into. But it was something Moon Knight was something that I never like really cared about, because to me he was nothing but another Batman. I didn't really even know that he had multiple personalities until the show came out, and like I'm understanding who he is. I really like the feel of the show. It's a lot darker than anything that they've ever done. Just waiting to see where they take it. Now, like the more and more I watch it, and the more I guess I learn about Moon Knight, I don't understand why people call him the Marvel Batman. Y'all don't watch any of the Disney Plus stuff, do you?
Not usually. We were watching Marvel on it for a while. Oh, you remember when we were leaving Columbia Friday night, going to the hotel, and we hit that big ass pothole?
Friday night, leaving Columbia, going back to the hotel.
Yeah, just as we were getting on the highway, we hit a big ass pothole, and you said that wasn't good.
Oh yeah.
You were right.
What happened?
Tore the driver's side sway bar end link off. I got to order another set.
Really?
Yeah. It's just the end link, though.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Normally, you don't see that happening. I would have thought a tire before anything.
That's what I would have thought, too. But what does a shade tree mechanic and a real mechanic know? You know?
I don't really know much of anything. I just fly by the seat of my pants. Gene, you're being asked what the name of your Bricklink store is.
Camel City Brick House. 3 words: Camel City, then Brick House.
They have a minimum of $100 buy and a maximum of 1,000
of 3 lots. No, we do have a minimum $3 buys because when we first opened, we had people ordering 2 by 2 bricks. And it's just not worth it.
Can't build anything with 2 by 2 bricks anyway.
Oh. Howdy.
Howdy.
The boss is here.
Boss is here. Get working.
Are you happy I brought Gene back in one piece?
I am. Hate to hear the truck though, but
It's weird it didn't affect anything like on the way back.
you're lucky it didn't affect anything on the way back. Woohoo! Sorry, I'm having dinner. I'll slide over so you don't see me eat.
Well, the sway bar end link ain't gonna do much but make noise.
Yeah, and it's like I was telling the guy at work, it's there for hauling, 15,000 pounds at highway speeds to help it stabilize. I'm not hauling 15,000 pounds, and I'm not doing highway speeds between here and work. So
Let's hope not, at least. Wait,
Yeah.
why aren't you doing highway speeds between there and work?
because I go North Stratford.
So there is always room for improvement.
Yeah, but there's soccer moms all over the place that walk out in traffic for no reason
Well,
with their dogs, and I don't want to hurt the dogs.
Love you.
it'll only happen once.
I don't want to hurt the dogs.
Well,
Don't
Swerve
care
missed
about
the dog.
soccer moms. If they're stupid enough to walk in traffic.
Swerve and missed the dogs. I did go to Walmart today and found a Lego set that I've been looking for.
I did not.
Found the Speed Champions Ferrari. I'll probably be building that after I get done with this if there's time. I mean, of course, there's plenty of time because I don't have to work tomorrow. So
What was that I said the other day? You suck.
I don't have to work all next week.
technically, I don't have to if I don't want to, but I'm trying to be that nice guy that works. Technically, it's not a 2-week notice; it's a 2-month notice. But
You're so nice.
I know. I pissed one of them off, like one of the upper managers, a couple days ago, by telling them, I guess, what they didn't want to hear. And one of the other guys was like, "Man, you shouldn't have done that." I was like, "What are they gonna do? Send me home?"
Oh, I didn't tell Tori about the fist fight that happened while we were gone.
Oh yeah. So Mark texts me, I guess it was Saturday. I was sending him pictures of everything being set up. And he told me they had a fist fight at work.
No, it's Friday night.
Oh yeah, it was Friday night.
This was right after you found out about the other fight.
Apparently you can't take those kids nowhere. Will said he had a Karen in a parking lot one day that wouldn't get out of the way, and he almost turned her into a speed bump. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I did.
Real people don't do that to me.
I did a while ago. I ain't gonna lie. I was in a hurry to get a car in and not get it too hot because I had to do some stuff in the engine. and one of the guys that I work with decided as I was pulling in the car, he was going to stand in front of it. And I was like, move, and he just kept standing there. So I just let off the brakes and rolled into him.
Oh.
He was like, dude, that hurt. I was like, well, I told you to move. You're just standing there being stupid.
He's doing what he does best.
Sorry, foot slipped.
My clutch foot slipped in this automatic.
Pretty much. Uh-oh, Gene. I need this Technic piece.
I'm sure I've got some extras on this table.
I thought I had one of these. I see one in dark bluish gray, but I don't see one in light bluish gray.
Oh, speaking of Technic piece and light bluish gray, dark bluish gray,
Uh-oh.
we had an order last week. Guy ordered 4 parts, and he ordered them in light bluish gray.
Uh-huh.
Tori shipped them in light bluish gray. I've checked the inventory. We're missing light bluish gray. He emails us and tells us, you ship me old dark gray instead of light bluish gray. So I looked, and we have never ever seen that part in the old dark gray, ever. And so I looked it up. It was only available in one set in like 1990 that was a controversial set that they made very few of.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, so you're telling me I shipped you 4 incredibly rare dark gray parts instead of those cheap light bluish gray?
Is that what happened?
No. Trying to scam us.
Oh. Well, it happens to the best of us. At least if you're getting scammed, you know you're doing something.
I would just think if you're going to scam somebody, look for a store that doesn't have 3,000 order history, because they probably have experience enough to know what's right and what's not.
Yeah, but I still try to trick y'all.
Stop it, Richard.
Come on, it's not that bad. I haven't been over to rummage through things in a while.
Hey, Charlie.
And you keep that up, Tori's not ever going to invite you over. She'll invite Haley, just not you.
Haley and Vader can come, can't they? Yes, they can. They can come.
He's asleep on the blanket. He don't do much anymore but sleep. We bought well, Haley did. I didn't. I was against it at first, but now I think it's kind of funny. She got a camera for him.
Oh, to watch him?
Yeah, all he does during the day, I shit you not, is lay there on the couch with his head out the window.
And all you do is lay on the blanket outside on the porch, isn't it?
Do what?
All Charlie does is sleep outside on the porch. Yes, you do. I watch you. I see you.
Well, I mean, I knew what he was doing, but the thing is, Will, is I didn't want to get the car hot. I mean, if I've got to work on a car's engine, I don't want it to be screeching hot by the time I get inside and get everything apart. I mean, I told him to move. He didn't move. My foot slipped off the brake. What was I supposed to do?
You can't have this. It's spicy. You can't have it. No.
What's that
Sucks
saying?
when you flip.
What's that saying? You can't fix stupid?
Can't teach it either.
Next
show you go to, Gene, or we go together. We gotta get Tori to be the bodyguard for the kids. She can teach them. I'll tell you what. Going to a convention, I never, ever, thought I would see so many people interested in a derby car race. But that got so much attention. That was one of the coolest things there. Seeing
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like
I didn't even know that Lego Derby was a thing.
one young girl built a car and it literally took out almost everybody's car until the end when they started, like, I guess, building them better. We'll have to go grab that bag that we took to the convention of tiles. Now where to find them?
The dark bluish gray ones.
The light ones.
So as you said, what do you do with the city?
I don't remember taking those off. I left those all on.
Yeah, we didn't take them off. I'm just saying there was a whole bag of them.
Honey, you have a mess.
Tori's criticizing my organizational skills.
I just realized Haley's down here moving the boxes that we brought down here.
Tell me that's not a mess.
It's not a mess.
It
You told me to tell you it's not.
is.
If you want me to say something, you got to tell me what you want me to say and then not get mad if I don't say it.
He has no organizational skills right now.
I do remember that, though, Will.
You can pull it up now. I just had it lowered so you can see your bill.
Hey,
Me and you ordered that Cloud City Boba Fett from Gene and never got it.
What do you want now? What you want now?
Cloud City Boba Fett?
what you want?
Oh, well, I shipped him the orange Porsche instead.
Sadly, that still doesn't make up for that minifigure.
I know. Cloud City Boba Fett. It's one of the most expensive minifigs out there.
She's not as white.
I don't know
I was holding out to trade it for Mr. Gold.
I don't know what the price of it is now. It was up to like $500. It's probably more than that now. I know Will knows. Will knows everything.
She's mesmerized because you're snacking and I'm eating. She's going from one side to the other.
I did. I still haven't even. That was one thing I talked about today. I didn't even take a picture or a video of what I got from the Lego convention. Oh, Cloud City Boba is over 2,000. My bad.
Now you got me in my feet.
Well, you didn't lie, Richard. You said over 500. Over 2,000's over 500.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not that good at math without a calculator.
It. So what are you gonna do? Oh, go ahead.
Do what?
I was gonna ask you, what are you gonna do with the city?
Rebuild it.
Okay.
Because doing a World War II thing is not feasible before Brick Fair.
Oh, okay.
As much as I would like it to be, it's just not.
You look tired.
Hmm.
She looks tired.
Oh, you're talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what I look. You're all that matters.
She said, Daddy, you need a haircut. She said, I recommend this little place called Best Friends.
I feel the way about it, Will, as I feel about a lot of minifigs. Like it would be cool to have to say you have it, but it doesn't look that detailed. I would rather have one that's more detailed. Having a $2,000 minifigure is cool, but what's the chances of someone actually wanting to give you $2,000 for it, for one? And if you're hoarding it just to hoard it, you do have a chance of the value dropping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Daddy's calling that one.
not always a smart idea to hold on to everything. Now we get back into Technic. Great.
Come on, we put her dish up. Come with me. Come on, so put my dishes up. Go put the food up, so you'll relax.
Y'all ordered the DeLorean, right?
It's sitting over here.
You want to let me have that one, or I'll buy that one from you?
Are you done with the crumbs?
Mm.
He wants to buy that one from
I'm sorry, did he say something?
you. Yeah, I thought he said something about
Yeah, I said, would you want to sell me that?
I keep getting this fuzzy sound on my speakers here. Are you getting like echo or feedback or anything?
Yeah, but mine's weird. It keeps telling. It's like you're saying things that you want to give me, and I don't understand why you're just wanting to give it away.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I'm going to Charlotte tomorrow, but I doubt I will go by the Lego store. I don't know. I might. I can convince Jerry to go. We're going to the Charlotte Auto Fair. Well, I take that back. It all depends on what I get at the Auto Fair.
If you come home with another truck, you're not going to go to Lego store.
If I come home with another truck, I'm hoping y'all are going to let me move in because Haley's not going to let me be here anymore.
Legos.
No, I don't need another truck. I just need parts for mine. But now, who's to say I don't buy another parts truck? Pretty sure Haley would murder me if I came in with another truck.
Yeah, I'm thinking you'd wake up dead one night.
I don't know why.
I could tell her about, look, this one's for you.
Takes one phone call and you're dead. Tori, is that true? Nope. Oh, he's dead.
You would lie. You wouldn't lie for me like that.
No, 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 no. Sorry. A good friend doesn't lie.
Wait, though. Wait. What if Haley wanted you to lie for her?
Depends on if it causes bodily damage to you.
See? So what you're saying is you would lie for her, just not for me. So I'm not that good of a friend, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it might be to the other half of me, but I don't know.
Which means that since the other half doesn't own the Lego store, I guess my ventures could go elsewhere.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
I don't know what I'm building right now, but this is very repetitive. Got to be something with the neck. David said if she kills me, can he get the Lego? I've already got a buddy, Chris, that comes on sometimes. If something happens to me, he is supposed to be contacted because he knows what the value of most of the stuff in this house is.
Yeah, $4 a pound. It's worth $4 a pound. Trust me, Chris, I'm an expert.
At?
Lego.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Lego
missed that
pricing.
conversation.
Man, I think she was downing you right there.
No, I'm just checking him.
Yes, this is an AT-AT.
Can I build the trophy or can I build the burger? I think it's
here.
It doesn't have to be the same thing.
This is not a regular Lego set, but this is also not the AT-AT. This is somewhere in between. Michael said one. He's gonna build a dollar. He's gonna buy bid $1. Gene, why you got everybody bidding on Lego now?
Occupational hazard.
I'm gonna give you a warning.
You don't have a problem if I sell your Lego, do you?
I'm just gonna give you a warning. Make sure whatever happens doesn't try to get doesn't try to take place at the house, because I do have a camera and I do have something that can reach out and touch you from pretty far away. And there's only one way. There's only one way to get to my driveway, and that's down the road. You can't come in through the back way. So I'm not sure what everybody believes in, but I can help them meet them if they would like.
Yeah, before you come in the house, make sure you get right with Jesus. Tell him you're coming to see him.
Yeah.
You see you in a little bit.
There's about a 300-foot or a 300-foot of drive to come down my road. That means you, depending on how fast you go, is how long you got to apologize for everything you've done.
Michael's asking you if the Marble City made it back in one piece.
It did not. It did not. I'm going to have to take it apart and modify. Well, I'm not even going to call this the Marble City. It will have a lot to do with what's in there now, but I've got to totally redo it. And I'm going to build it longer and not where it's multiple streets, and get it ready for Brick Fair.
City Part 2.
This is a custom AT-AT that I found on Rebrickable. It's supposed to be kind of designed after the Lego one. It's just much bigger. It's much more detailed. The inside has nothing though. Yeah, everyone wanted me to do the World War II thing, and I was going to, but there's no way that it's feasible to get done before Brick Fair, Virginia. That would leave me pretty much 3 months to build it.
Where's that one? When's Brick Fair, Virginia?
When's Brick Fair, Virginia? August?
August. If I was this piece, where would I be? Maybe I have another one. And boom. Just like that. Did your setup made at home though, didn't it? Well, hopefully. For the most part, mine did. Don't get me wrong. We transported it very I'm not going to say professionally. It was done fast and very thrown in a box, but it made it. I wasn't upset at all. I'm surprised it wasn't worse than it was, actually.
I think the biggest casualty packing up to come home was the places where everybody was interested in. It had a lot of touchy-feely spectators, because I think it loosens stuff up.
Well, also the fact that I didn't really take a picture of how things were in there before, and I know the way they went back in was different. Like I said, I'm not mad at all. I actually enjoy rebuilding this stuff, so. Ain't nothing but a thing.
You did a good job on the video for Doc.
Yeah, it was I didn't at first. I don't know why it wasn't working, but it was not wanting to cooperate. I need 2 single dark bluish gray tiles.
It was pretty funny when you showed that fat guy standing in the background talking on the phone to his wife.
I saw an opportunity and had to take it.
He hasn't got a clue.
And he didn't. He saw the video.
It always could have been worse. I guess.
Always.
Hey, Michael, were you in as big a hurry to leave as we were?
I don't. So my UCS Falcon has made a say about a 40-mile trip from when I moved. Other than that, it has stayed stationary. It's moved places 3 or 4 times, but never anything too major. It'll stay up there on that stand for the rest of its life until I sell it.
But that was fun to do, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I do know one thing, though. Do you still have that? You did that little design thing on my computer, didn't you? The room layout?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to reassess the situation now that the occupants of the channel have changed.
Yeah.
And make this damn table smaller.
You should.
That way I can put the other table over here and kind of have it the way I need to have it. He said he didn't get out of there till about 7.
Holy crap.
We left a lot earlier than that. What's going on, Justin? Do I have the bomber set from the sequel trilogy? Which bomber? I probably don't. I probably do not. I do have a crap ton of Star Wars sets that are taken apart in a box over there, though. How am I missing these pieces, too? So there's no more AT-AT boxes. What I was going to do in the process of not building the city is clean up down here and kind of move stuff around the way I need it.
It is your space.
Well, it's so like Doc and me were talking, and he had a very good point that he was talking about in his video. The city on that table with it being like a black background and a black front, and you just couldn't, like, you can't really see a lot of the city.
Yeah, but you could at the show. It showed up really well.
But the problem is also is if I don't have a background I could put the city against here other than white or black. The only other option is if me and Gene talked about what we were going to do before, shorten this table up and put the other table there, or even get rid of the ping pong table and just make another one of these. and have the city on it or the mock on it, it would be a lot better, because when I go to display at a show anyway, I know that Kip helped me out a lot, but I'm not always going to have that massive area to display.
Yeah, he gave you a big area.
Oh, yeah. And I appreciate it to the fullest. So it wouldn't be too bad to, which I don't know, like, I need to get with some people that went and actually set up at Brick Fair last year and find out what their table dimensions were, because I don't even remember what they were when I signed up, and I don't know if it even, I mean, I guess I can go back in the email and look to see if it tells me.
Will's got you a good question about a different backdrop.
Well, I mean, I could where it's at, but the crappy thing is still where it's at. If I could do an L shape like I was talking about before, you would see all of the like spare Lego I have in the back and other Lego sets versus just a blank black wall. I don't know visually if that's better. Oh.
Burger.
I think I might have to keep this thing over here now to finish the neck. Yeah, Justin, I need to get some of them knights from you.
Oh, hey, Justin.
We got home and it wasn't just when we got home the other day. Justin sending me these pictures of these knights that he has. Plus, he ordered a bunch of the knights from the lug bulk. I was like, hey, I need those. Hoping we can do some trades. I got some stuff he wants. I can always get you a discount at a Bricklink store, too.
You are so good.
He was promising that to everybody at the show.
Really?
No, I was not.
There we go to start chaperoning him.
Justin, how many times did Richard offer you a discount in my store?
Justin doesn't count. That's different.
I think Justin counts.
Yeah, for a discount, not against a discount.
I can't believe you're disrespecting him that way. Justin counts.
If he counted, you would give him a discount without me having to mention it. Two can play this game, Gene. Two can play this game.
I don't know what happened to your order.
What order? He had an order? Did he have an order? I didn't know that. I didn't see anything. I just saw two downstairs. I was going to go pull them for you.
Nah, I'll give him the marker now.
Okay.
Don't worry, Justin. You can just come hang out at the house, and we'll just go over to the store. He lives in a rural neighborhood. He can't pull a trigger as easy as I can.
Got a point, but
You mean I shouldn't pull a
yeah,
trigger?
shouldn't. That's a good word for it.
There's a difference between shouldn't and can't.
Did y'all hear about that crazy accident that happened on 52?
No.
Nuh-uh.
This like guy had a flat tire or something and couldn't pull off road all the way. And the tow truck come to get him or help him out, and the tow truck
I did do that.
to where it was like barely in the road, and some tractor trailer hit it like it was a ramp.
Oh,
Yeah, I did hear that.
I guess he wasn't paying attention. And it killed two guys, or a guy that was standing on top of the ramp.
that's not good.
No, not at all. Michael said it's always nice to have a store, a local store.
Yeah, I'd love to have a local Lego store. That's not what he meant. I know.
I would like to have a local Lego store. I don't know though. I don't mind it being that far away because when I do go, it's almost like it's a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. If it was right here, we'd go all the time and it wouldn't be any fun.
Okay, so I won't open a Lego store then.
I don't think you can just open a Lego store.
I don't think I can either. Financially, I would say no.
You got to get Lego to let you have the franchise for one.
Oh, I know.
With one and
I can be pretty persuasive.
I'm still surprised that there's no like
it seems to be Danish.
No.
brick and mortar store around here like that. Keep telling
just don't
you, we need to
They
start.
just don't make sense.
See my burger? Don't like my hamburger.
I don't know how around here how one would do.
So all the ones that I've been reading about and following online, the only way they're surviving is because they are a front for a huge Bricklink presence. And that's a lot of money to pay to rent a lot of space just to house your Bricklink stuff.
Yeah. But some people don't have, I mean, well, then again, I was about to say you don't have the space, but if you have the ability to afford a store, you should have the ability to afford a bigger house.
Now what's he want me to buy? You trying to get me to buy something?
You got to move out of the she shed. We're moving the store out.
Moving the store to the she shed? There's no there's no AC, there's no lights, there's no power.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's ran. It's installed. It's just not hooked up.
Gene keeps buying Bricklink stores, but I don't necessarily disagree with y'all. I don't know if there's even a point in trying to do that, especially around in this area. I don't think one would survive.
It's just a huge capital outlay.
I personally think one of the only reasons that the Lego store survives is for our Lego store in Concord is really the people walking in with children. I could be really wrong in saying that, but I still thought about quite often going to like the Walmart up the road from us and putting those little cards that I had in all the Lego sets. I needed I was hoping more people would sub to the channel. I need like 11. I need 11 more to hit 700.
See a dark bluish gray cam in this mess I've created.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, no, that's not one, Richard.
Oh, if you're in Augusta, Georgia has a much better chance of surviving than we do up here.
Yeah. But Michael, we've been buying up stores too. We bought 3 in the last 8 months.
Yeah.
The last one's still sitting in the garage.
There's a thin line you got to choose between worth it or not, though.
Yeah. And Tori's getting ready to make that decision in a couple months.
Is y'all?
She's going to turn to me and say, "What do you think?" I'm going to say, "It's your decision, dear."
Just out of curiosity, square footage wise, is y'all shed out back bigger than the basement?
No. The shed out back's only 400. It's only 520 square feet, and we're using about 1,400 in the basement.
I was going to ask you why y'all didn't. If it was, why y'all didn't put it out there?
No heat, no AC, humidity problems.
Are you saying you have to have AC?
Well, AC would help with the humidity issue.
I told Ailey last night, we were laying in bed. I said, it is hot in here. And I got up and it was set to it was set to whatever, like 69. But the AC wasn't on. And it was reading 74 in the house. And I was like, I don't know what you're trying to do to me. But I was like, I'm turning the AC on. And she was like, what are you turning it down to? I said, 67. She goes, do not turn it down that low. I said, then get up and change it.
Hey, don't worry about it. Give her, 20 years and she'll be turning it down for you.
In
Start
20
getting
years,
that hot flashes.
20 years, she'll finally be 30.
20 years she'll finally be 30.
Somebody asked me the other day, they were like, she's not that much younger than you. I was like, she's 6 years younger than me. They were like, no, she's not. I'm like, yes, she is.
Cradle robber.
Well, I got lucky.
No, well, okay.
I did too once. She didn't like that.
There's no proof of that. We have no children together, so there's no proof that you ever got lucky.
That's right.
Oh, man.
That's just how it goes. Everybody said, well, you got lucky twice. You have 2 kids. Well, we ain't got no kids together, so. And we ain't planning on it either, are we, honey?
I hope not now.
we got our kid. She's a little sweet thing over there, and we got the older boy. So we're good. We're set in our ways.
That one favors after Gene a lot in the facial area.
Now I freeze my poor husband out. He has got 4 blankets over his feet.
I'm good everywhere else because there's a bed heater beside me.
And got the goose on the top, and we got a blanket under that, and flannel sheets.
And she turns it down to like 12 degrees or something.
65 at night, baby. 65. I like it cool.
I'm fine with that.
Too hot.
That's hibernating weather. What are you talking about? That's good sleep weather.
Oh, yeah, it is. I got one more day and I'm off for 6. Yes.
I got no more days and I'm off for 3. Unless I get that
Hey,
ball.
Haley.
Where's she popping in?
Yeah, she popped in.
Hey.
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 Dang, Michael, he's buying the heck out of them, isn't he?
I need to buy like 6 or 7 Bricklink stores.
2 months? I might shoot Gene if you did that many.
Well, then what would you
I
do with
can't
all the
keep-
Lego in the garage?
Call Richard.
She's gonna wait till you sort it out first.
I'm gonna call Richard. Richard, what do I do with this?
Richard, I need help. I got Gene's body and about 700 pounds of Lego. I got to do something with.
Help me stash it. I gotta get rid of it. Well, I'll hide the Legos. You deal with Gene's body.
That's a hell of a discount coming up. I think this is supposed to go back further. But I'm not
You need to
really.
get Haley one of these mosaic things. This is cool.
What mosaic? Like what? The art thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 9 different panels.
I got her the Mickey and the Minnie, and she wouldn't do it. I had to do it.
Oh, really? I like this. This is pretty methodical. It's just all, looking at a bunch of dots.
It's brainless. It's perfect for a second grade teacher.
Yeah, who's tired and exhausted after a wonderful kindergarten or second grade performance. They were bugs tonight.
I'm a zit. Get it?
Oh my gosh.
Do you even know where that's from?
Probably Saturday Night Live knowing you.
Sort of.
That was close. You got to give it to her on that. That was close.
That's really close.
What was it from then?
It was a Saturday Night Live character or actor or comedian, whatever you want to call him.
What's his name? Fireman?
No.
No.
The fireman is on Living Color. That's
Oh.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to act like I pay attention once in a while.
This again, Susan.
Good old Jim Carrey.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Nope.
That's what I was thinking of.
John Belushi.
Oh. Yeah.
Animal House. That was it. Get it?
Okay, now.
Who was your favorite person off of Saturday Night Live?
It varied. In the old days, it was such a good show that on any given show, anybody could be your favorite. So it kind of depends on what mood you're in as to what made you laugh the most.
See, I still don't think there'll ever be a better, I guess, seller, if you want to put it that way, than Chris Farley.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Where's Chef tonight?
That I do not know. That I
You don't
do
have him
not
sitting in the
know.
waiting room or anything, do you?
No.
Okay.
No messages yet. Justin said I got a sub, maybe 2. Sweet.
Watch
On
out,
that
Justin.
way.
He's going on by it.
I'm on that way. Yeah, the mission tomorrow is to get Jerry a wagon, not me any more truck or truck parts. I done got the truck. Now we got to find Jerry a wagon.
Well, they sell those at Walmart.
Not what he
In the toy
wants.
department, little red wagon.
With
Right,
removable
what you
seats.
want.
Yeah, it's even got removable sides, Richard. Come on, Jerry, get with the program.
I don't think that's tall enough for him or long enough. Justin said that he liked Michael Chase and Colin Just on current Saturday Night Live.
The
Yeah,
humor on the current show is so few and far between.
certain people are really funny. Like I like Kenan Thompson.
Yeah. But the problem is they turn every bit into political somehow.
Got to do what's hot. I didn't like him a lot until here recently, and I don't know why I like him or why I think he's funny, but I really like Pete Davidson. Like, I guess it's just because, like, no one, like, I never expected him to be that guy. And now the fact that all the jokes are being made about, like, Kanye West makes it even funnier. Because, you know, he's with Kim Kardashian now.
I should have watched it this past week to just see how much talk they did about people getting Will Smith.
Is that what it's called now when you get your face slapped? You got
You
Will
get bitch
Smith?
slapped. Might as well. Everybody knows what you're talking about when you say it.
The golden moment of TV. Now we got to figure out what's next. What's going to top that? First it was COVID, then it was World War III. now it's Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Got to keep it going. There was something about some kind of like spiders invading the U.S. or something, but that went away fast.
I guess they were having a hard time selling that one.
Did anybody get a lick on the spiders? No. Okay, back to the drawing board.
That COVID thing seemed to work pretty good, so let's come out with another variant.
No, you did.
Nine, David.
Everybody get ready for Megatron. All those memes that were coming out with that were so funny. About the Omnicron being a Decepticon.
Yeah. Yeah, technically it was Omicron, but we won't go there. I guess since
I thought it was a Comic-Con. I was confused.
I guess since the former vice president said it was Omnicron, that's what we're supposed to call it.
I just follow the rules, Gene. I just follow the rules.
I know, that's you. That's your style. Don't question them at all. Just follow.
Exactly. Well, you're not supposed to because they're always right. I know that where do y'all go to get gas? Right there where y'all live.
A lot of times Exxon on Stratford.
The Shell station over in front of Modern Toyota,
Yep.
gas was like 30 cents cheaper today.
They don't have diesel though, do they?
They should. It's a shell.
That one's usually pretty expensive too. Right there, isn't that by the one by Quality Oil?
Yeah, that is quality.
I filled up at BP this morning and it was $4.60 a gallon.
I filled up at Exxon today and it was $178.
Well, mine was only 70.
The only reason we go to BP is to use our Harris Teeter points.
The hairy titty points.
Yep, Harry Titty points.
Tori, what's going to make you decide against retiring? Just out of curiosity.
To make me not want to retire?
Yeah.
I don't think there is anything. Not after today.
Last night when we were talking, she was still on the, if I get a non-classroom position,
I'd stay.
I'm going to stay. but she had one of those days that she was ready to just say screw it and walk out without even finishing the year.
Adios, amigos. Kiss my hairy white butt. But I didn't. I was a good girl.
Oh, I see what I'm doing. I see.
I'm starting another one.
I see what I did.
I see, said the blind man.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why this piece wasn't laying flat, but I found out why. Helps if you connect it to the right part. We're not pointing any fingers.
What really is the right part?
The part that it was not connected to, apparently. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you what the wrong part was. If that'll help you in your situation at all. What's going on? Get the brick. The wrong area to connect it was fighting me, which is why or how I figured out it was the wrong area. But we found the right way to do it, and just like every other good thing, we're on our way. We're on our way to continuing not to find these pieces that should be laying on this table. But it's a good thing I got pieces everywhere around me. Maybe after this, I'll crack open these 30 the snow trooper sets I got over here. When I went to Walmart today and found the Speed Champion set,
Yeah.
they had just put out a case of the snow troopers, and I was like, man, that'd be another $200, but there's another 20 of them. But I stopped myself.
You seen pictures?
Mom.
At first, I was afraid.
I was petrified.
I haven't seen you in a while. Now I'm collecting Lego and fossils. What kind of fossils are you collecting? Speaking of fossils, I don't know if anyone's heard this or not. I read about it today. It's pretty crazy. Gene, do you know what BBC is, right? Or BCC, whatever it is. The like historian thing.
You talking about the BBC network?
Yes.
British Broadcasting Company?
Well, this is like I don't know. Either way, there was a place near the Nile River that they're looking for fossils and stuff.
Yep.
And the dig site is called like the Tanis, I believe is how you say it. They found a massive dinosaur leg that is preserved still in its skin that they believe is from the meteorite shower killing the dinosaurs. They have a lot of proof that that's where it came from.
They got a selfie of a dinosaur going like this with a meteor behind it.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know how they did it. But who am I to judge, right? Who am I to judge? I mean, I don't know how you prove that that's what happened, but I mean, those people are smarter at their job than I am at their job, so I'll take their word for it.
Well, I think for starters, you get the Facebook fact checkers to check it out.
Oh, well, I skipped that degree too.
Fact check 101.
Yeah, well, like I said, if it's on the internet, it's true, is what Abe Lincoln said. He said collecting mostly plant and coral fossils. There's no dinosaurs in Pennsylvania.
Not anymore.
If there was a dinosaur there, I'm sure you'd know about it. That is something. Why don't we ever hear about them finding fossils of dinosaurs in the United States?
Because you've never been out to Utah.
Why would anyone want to go to Utah?
Because it's awesome.
It's flat.
Been there, done it.
No, Utah's not flat.
No, I know. It's where all the Mormons live. Missing another piece.
When have you ever been to Utah?
Do what?
I was giving Tori hell.
I've been out there. Took Grandma back to the dinosaur museum in Utah. You want to go get some scrapbooks today?
I believe you are. You're going to have to fact check.
You cut through, yeah, that's true. Been there with you, but I've been to the dinosaur thing with him. Or the ex. Or I should say with Brandon. This kid there, he loved that. God, he was all.
You're going to have to fact check Gene.
No, just me. Short-term memory loss. Mama says hi.
Hey.
Gene has short-term memory loss?
Not me.
Oh.
Me. Me. There's another reason to get out of school. Let my brain lose some extra nonsense. There's a puppy.
He's a puppy.
Yeah, I made a puppy.
You need to get all the pieces and build a massive mosaic. Go to that thing that designer thing y'all have.
Studio.
Is that where you do it?
No, but you can now. The new version of Studio has it as part of it. All right, so I got that.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Already yawning.
Yeah, I seen the Jurassic World sets. I ordered the T-Rex Breakout. That don't get released until April 17th, I believe, though.
We put together some more dinosaurs and put them on the Bricklink.
I still need the fossil set. I seen it today. Somebody was selling it for I think it was 60 or 80 maybe.
What you doing, sugar pie? You want to come right here? Come on. Come on, CB head. Come on. No.
I don't necessarily care for the Jurassic World sets, but I would like all the dinosaurs. I mean, it's a no-brainer when you buy those sets because the dinosaur alone is worth what the set costs. Which is something I don't really understand, but
Face. You've been sucking face. You have. You've been sucking face.
however they want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, watch your head. Watch your head. See, you like your feet down there.
All right, so.
Did you ever figure out what you did wrong, Gene?
The first thing I did wrong was I took the whole damn thing apart.
I think his wife said I wouldn't if I were you, but boom, next thing I look over and it's all apart. But that's okay.
Gene, I don't think she's trying to say she told you so, but
Nope, not a bit. Never would do that. I've never built one of those things, so I don't know what the easiest way is to do it.
not take it apart, that's for sure.
Well, he's getting it back together. It's starting to look like something again.
Like something. We don't know what, but something.
Okay.
Michael said he still loves his T-Rex, but still unsure if I ever want to build the gate. I built the gate. The gate's kind of cool just because of all the, I guess, Easter eggs that each little room has. But, I mean, you can see, I stuck it up there because the set that was there is now gone. But I like the gate. It was a cool little set to build. Tori, you still haven't built the T-Rex, have you?
There's another reason to retire. I could build my T-Rex. I could build Disney Castle.
We bought those things at the same time.
Yeah, actually, I bought mine first, and you went back for yours.
Yeah, but that's how you got the castle as I went back.
Oh, I don't know about that. That was a surprise, remember? I was with your wife shopping for jewelry.
I mean, you got Lego too.
Yeah, baby. I really can't wait to build them. It's just, there's just no time. I'm constantly doing this other stuff. I mean, we wouldn't get this much built if it wasn't for doing it with you.
We'd be downstairs inventorying more stuff.
Every Thursday. You gotta stop to enjoy the small things in life.
That's right.
Gene, Michael wants to know what you are building.
What are
Hey,
you
Michael, I'm
building,
building the articulated dump truck again.
You know who Michael is, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just
Dave?
making
No,
sure.
I don't. I have no clue.
He is a guy that is in the lug. He was the one that had all the lights in his setup.
Oh, with the cool theater?
Yes.
Awesome. That was the drive-in was to rock. That was so cool.
I would have never thought of that either. But a mini
No.
projector, and all of a sudden you're just in there.
I mean, that was creative.
See, Michael, you got fame and fortune from somebody that wasn't even at the show.
Yep. And I just got it from pictures.
I took in Doc's video, you can see it, like we did it during the day, but you can still see it lit up. I do not understand how this goes.
So why is Haley home and not at her dad's?
She's at her dad's.
Oh, I thought you said she was there moving around tubs and she popped in.
No. She came in on the channel. She apparently, so me being the unthoughtful person I am, when we came downstairs and put all the tubs that we brought back from the convention, I just put them in front of the washer and dryer. And apparently she moved them into the Lego room.
You what? My glasses are getting red. Maybe you two haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Hey, what's up, Kip?
What's up, Kip? Kip is the reason why we had a Lego convention.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks for the night without a husband.
If it wasn't for him, it could not have been done. All right, that sounds sweet. I know Justin got some stuff designed. I was gonna start rebuilding the city, but the table had other plans with all this stuff on it, so I have to finish clearing all this off first.
Oh, so you saw it at a Kansas lug thing. That's pretty cool, Michael. So, Richard, doesn't the lug have Thursday night virtual meetings? Have we become that place?
Every third. So
Well,
when
we got here, we got Michael here, we got Justin here.
when
You said go ahead March 25th for next year.
Okay.
I'll put it on my calendar.
I'll say next year I'll get Haley to go. That way Haley can play friendly with all the kids.
Ooh, wait, there's kids there?
There's lots of kids.
Okay, I'm staying home.
And like that, she's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. You're right.
What a loving teacher type you are.
Yep. Hey, y'all put up with it for 24 years and see what you think.
We
They
don't.
They ain't as loving as y'all think they are. Oh, but look, he's so cute. Got a mouth like a sailor. Oh, look at this one. He's so sweet. Yeah, he can swing like a boxer.
That's why you should start fighting kids back.
Yeah. You gonna come bail me out or bring me Legos to build while I'm in jail?
Well, you got to remember though, Kip. John's gonna take 2 days to set up, so you need to let him come in there on a Wednesday like you.
So, Kip, did you ever get any sleep?
See when they're sleeping on the table?
No, that was John.
No.
Kip's the one that was walking around like a zombie the day of the show because he'd been going hard at it since Wednesday.
Like I said, you got to thank Kip. Kip's the reason it happened.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm building, but it is very secure. I guess this is the head. Maybe I should bring this thing and throw it in the city too.
Hey, Mike and Kippy, did y'all get to see Richard's interview thing on Doc's channel?
I need to go ahead and upload that video. I just didn't want to, which we don't really have a lot of the same people that watch us, but I didn't want to ruin any of Doc's, I guess, thunder. It was his idea.
It was pretty funny when you said, I can't hear what you're saying. All I see is your hand moving.
He was like, I'll kill you. I will kill you.
He did not like that. Kind of figured he'd be on tonight.
He might. They don't get on till late.
11 o'clock news and woke up at 8:30 to move the rest of it out.
You gotta remember, Chef, Doc, and Hive are like second shifters.
Oh, that's good because we're definitely your first shift, or at least I am. Start you on, and we know we're getting close to the end for.
I keep hitting this damn thing in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Michael said he's seen it. Kip said he passed out Saturday night after seeing the 11 o'clock news and woke up at 8:30 to move all my stuff out. Ended up putting 2 carloads in my office until Monday. You had a lot of stuff there. Gene was trying to get me to sneak some of your modulars out.
Did he use that line? My wife would love this.
No, Gene just folded open the checkbook, licked his pen, and said, all right, how much?
That's funny, but he didn't have his checkbook.
I had my watch and my phone. I
know, but the idea of an old-fashioned checkbook.
I paid for a lug membership while I was there. I paid for several things while I was there.
Oh, you got in the lug?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah.
On your ride home, y'all didn't talk about that?
Most of what we talked about on the way home was how to stay awake.
I was going to say how to stay awake. That was my guess.
And I was more successful than Richard.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm not gonna
You
lie.
fall asleep.
He nodded off a couple times.
No shame in my game. I didn't fall asleep. I was just checking on other things.
Checking for cracks on your eyelids.
Well, I thought I heard something, and I figured if I shut my eyes, I could listen real quietly.
You're nothing quiet about riding in Bertha. You know that.
Still never understood when I drop a piece, where in the world it decides to go. But yeah, I didn't know you joined the lug. That's cool. Did you download Discord yet?
I got it downloaded. I don't know how to make it work. I mean, I literally downloaded it and haven't opened it yet. I don't think.
I don't know how to make it work either.
Oh wait, yeah, I did open it.
And
Because I found Chris there, which led me to the club. But I don't know. Do you like the club page? Do you join the club page?
You have to join the club page, and then there's like a way to. They basically have to see you and approve the like whenever you join, you can like anybody can get on there, but you can't see the membership part of it. To see the membership part of it, Kip, John, somebody has to like accept you.
well, so much for that. Honey.
Well, I never feel accepted, so
Yes, because there's so much for that. Honey.
I mean, Richard, let's face it, hanging out with you is like a dog putting a stake around their neck. It gets attention.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember much of what happened, to be completely honest. I was there. That counts, right?
Yep. And you have a video to prove it.
Yeah.
You have footage of Gene to prove that he was there.
See, like that right there. Kip said he doesn't have access, but he'll put it on his council chat. He's already higher than me. I don't even know. I didn't know we had a council.
So why is this not fitting?
Gene, if it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
You're
You're the one wanting a Bronco, not me.
He needed one today.
Yeah, Richard, I think the fuel sender on the truck is bad. Just showing over 1/8 of a tank and started sputtering.
Uh-huh.
Got it home and realized it was sputtering because it had no fuel, even though it was showing 1/8 of a tank.
Is the float on the sending unit?
I think so.
I would say it'd be nice if you just wanted to give up Bertha, quit driving it, and get another car, but I guess you're trying to do that.
He had to drive his dad's little truck for a little while today. Little Nissan.
Yeah. Well, Gene, you can drive my truck. You just ain't going to haul nothing in it. It's going to be a little loud, and I don't know how much gas is in it at any time anyway.
Well, he knows what a loud truck sounds like.
No.
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 You're talking muffler, not rumbling
Yeah.
and the inside.
He's talking. When he says loud, he means loud.
You see it the other day?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'm not a good friend either because I hadn't seen it.
You're not going to have a conversation while driving this thing.
Well, you can hardly have a conversation in Bertha. So that's got to be pretty loud if it's bad, worse than Bertha is.
Why is she picking on my truck?
I'm not picking on Bertha. She's a good girl. If I was really picking on her, I'd be selling her.
Girl.
And I
You
can't
wouldn't
do
be
it.
selling her?
Trading her. Can't do it. Just can't do it.
No, you can't. You're right.
Chestnut, I can't sell you. She's over there suck facing all that blanket.
Where's the knife?
Oh, he's bringing out the knife. Turn off the cameras.
Gene, don't cut yourself.
Wasn't him I was worried about.
I'm tired of this. I'm giving up. It's not worth it anymore.
Gene, if you want to bring that over here, I'll build it and let you have it back.
I need it by April 28th.
That's fine with me. We ran into another piece I don't have.
So you're now officially the event coordinator.
Not so sure about having a title. That means you got to actually do stuff.
We hired 2 new guys at work this week. Well, I hired them a couple weeks ago. They started Monday. And I don't interact with the guys as much as some of the others do because my role, I'm in my office putting out fires.
Uh-huh.
So at some point I stepped out and went to talk to them. And one of our guys tried to make a smart-ass comment about what I do. And I just looked at the new guys. I was like, what he's trying to say is I'm the designated asshole. That's my title.
What'd they say?
They looked at Vaughn like, what did he just say?
That's called establishing dominance.
Another one done.
You could have all the dominance you want. I don't mind. When the truck starts to pull in front of you with the blinker on, after that third blink, it's my lane. Same thing in life. I blinked 3 times.
Thought you were trying to talk about a race there for a minute. I was like, first of all, I ain't got a vehicle you gonna pull in that truck unless we're talking about behind it.
My lower back's hurting too.
I'm really not sure how in the world this set is supposed to be put together right here.
Well, a real creative individual would just look at the images and think through it.
Well, it's showing a lot of connections. It's like it's laying something out and then flipping it over and showing you how to connect it.
What's up, little bit? You need to go outside?
I need a 1x3.
And I'm guessing I'm going to have to copy this on the other side.
You need to go outside. What are you doing sitting right there? What are you doing sitting right there? Take it up. Oh, that's easy.
There you go. Just for kicks and giggles.
So you can find it.
One of those in yellow.
Yeller.
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 Chestnut says, I'm pissed with you. You just took my mom because she was getting ready to take me outside. I'm coming, Chesterville. Daddy. I know. Oh, right there. No, that's the big
This
one.
thing, that's good.
On top of something. On the other side a minute. Get a different view of it. Arms and
Glad I'm almost done with this thing.
There it is.
Thank you.
Come on, Chestnut. Can we go outside? Come on, Charlie. Let's eat this outside.
Even though I'm going to have to turn around and build the exact same thing on the other side. So, 2x6, 4x6. These. This one. About 3.
So Richard, there's a really cool couple that I stood and talked to for a long time at your display.
Uh-huh.
That I got an order from them last night or night before last.
Sweet.
Yeah, not a big one, but it's an order.
They all count.
They do. I honestly like the ones that aren't huge.
I mean, would you rather me do one big one or multiple little ones?
Well, I mean, you're going to order what you're going to order.
I've not ordered anything from anybody in a while. I know my mailman's probably thinking, like, what in the hell happened? I went from getting just about a package a day to nothing.
I think the last thing I got shipped here was those 5 Goodwill auctions we won when Haley told us about them.
Well, you got the DeLorean too.
Yeah.
We should have stopped in Concord on the way back and got the DeLorean.
I don't know that we'd have made it back.
Or on the way there.
On the way there would have worked. On the way back, I was so freaking tired. We may not have made it back.
I do not remember building this. Man.
I meant to tell you, they're gutting Tori's house from the storm damage. Tori's mom's house.
Are they really?
Yeah.
What is she having to stay in a hotel?
So far, she's able to stay at home, but in the next couple of days, that won't be happening. And she's the town village administrator, and the mayor's invited her to come over and stay at her house. So.
Well, that's good. It's good to know some people.
Yeah, she's a good. Mayor's really nice, which I can't say for our local mayor.
I don't even know who our mayor is. What is going on, Ghost Rider 2010? How is it going? Man, almost. I can smell it.
You can smell what the rock is cooking.
I can smell this thing being done. I'm telling you, out of all the stuff I've done building all these sets, I understand that people have cool mocks, and I understand like Brick Mania, but it is sometimes nice just to put together a Lego set.
Oh, I agree. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink.
Hey, get me one too. Just trying to build this AT mock that somebody else has designed. It's not a bad design at all. Just a lot of pieces that aren't exactly laid out in bags. So instead of sorting it out, I just kind of put it on the table, which is my fault. I understand. But now I'm suffering from that. There's a bunch of pieces that I swore should have been up here, but aren't. It's a good thing I have a nice little pile. That I don't know, Kip. I have the taxi.
I've got a.
No, this ain't the UCS. This I had this before they came out with the UCS. It was something I bought off for Brickable. I was planning on doing a Hoth mock. I don't know. Like, this should be smaller than the UCS one. It's got to be. I just don't know how much smaller. I know the UCS one supposes like 2 foot. This one's a good 1.5 feet, maybe. But it's still really cool nonetheless. Plus, with the AT-AT being my favorite Star Wars vehicle. I had to get this. I need to get the UCS one. I've been putting it off, and I'm not really sure why. Need to stop procrastinating. I'm not sure. I would have to look it up. I have the instructions pulled up in front of me. It's not supposed to be anything like too crazy. It's just bigger than the Lego ones. It's supposed to be a plus size AT-AT. Bombay, did you have fun at the lug event? No, it's not. It's not Rich Boy J's.
Hey, Legion's in the house.
What's up, Legion? How's it going? Legion, everybody.
Legion, you getting ready to have spring break?
What's going on, Flamin'? Peter, no, this is not the UCS AT-AT. This is a mock that someone else has created. I wish it was the UCS AT-AT. Keep telling everybody I need to stop procrastinating and go buy it. But I keep buying other stuff instead.
Bobby Hazard.
Well, I've been trying to focus more on buying stuff for these mocks versus these sets. Me and I was telling Gene that I was laughing at the So I bought in and got into the lug bulk, not the lug bulk, but the a lug draft, which is the first time I ever done that, and it was really fun. But the set I got in on was the 501st Battle Pack, and I was so excited that I got the troopers from it, and everyone there was like, or a couple people there asked me, they were like, "Oh man, do you not have one of these sets?" And I'm like, "No, I got 4 of them. They're just not open." It's like I keep buying things.
I think we have the same problem in the closet. Flamin', I'm up with you, buddy. Tomorrow's my last day, and I got a week and a day off. I am so looking forward to it. Jean's got me a Lego honey-do list.
I got you one too. Find this piece I'm supposed to have to connect this side panel to the head.
That's what I had to do for him before I left to go put the dogs out.
Is it in here? Got it.
That would be Chestnut, because Charlie's in here underneath the blanket in here, hiding his face. I thought maybe they were playing hide and go seek. Hi, cutie. What are you doing over there, Charlie?
I'm like, I took this set apart when I moved, and was taking it apart to rebuild it like the other day.
Chef's in the house.
And I really don't remember all these pieces being missing. What is going on, Chef? See, I just checked to see if Chef was in the back room, but he's not, which means that he will be by the time that I stop. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm back here."
I asked about you earlier, Chef, to make sure he didn't have you sitting out in the waiting room.
Chef likes the punishment. He just tells y'all that he don't like it.
Like being punished in the waiting room?
Yeah. It's his quiet time to think about everything he's done.
Secret squirrel brick. Cool name. Got in here with you? Yeah, there she is. He was totally up underneath that blanket. And I talked about it. He looked at it.
This is not the UCS AT-AT secret squirrel. I wish it was. But it is not.
Sorry, my phone died. A youth hazard.
What Legion?
He's got one more domain. No, Clayton's got one more domain.
I have people I work with who come into work and they'll plug their phone up and they're like, "Man, my phone's about to die." I'm like, "How is your phone about to die?"
Hadn't been up in a couple hours.
Because they keep it plugged in. Battery won't last. They're teaching it to die.
Ooh, I'm missing another piece. Son of a...
Call Lego.
Son of a biscuit eater.
I don't know how this thing was ever together at one time. Held together by hopes and dreams, I guess. Where is the slopes?
The slopes. They're on the seawall.
Well, right now they're on the ping pong table because I was actually doing some sorting.
What?
Yeah, got to get more and more together.
Tori's rubbing off on you.
Told you I got to get prepared. I've got about a 10 to 15 gallon tub back here that's got y'all's name on it.
Oh, that's cool, Kip. How much was the check for finally? Said the event was a fundraiser.
See if he left me in the green room for fun.
Oh wow,
Wow,
$1,200.
that's
That's awesome.
Check your green room, Richard.
I've got him a minimum of time. He has to stay in there.
Oh, come on.
I had my timeout today, thank you.
Hey, come on, Richard. I was getting ready to beat you with a wet noodle.
No, I broke the leg.
That's what you get.
I was going to say the same thing. That's what you get. Did I miss anything good other than you breaking stuff?
Yeah, I gave away $100 to whoever was in the green room for the shortest amount of time.
That was me.
Good job, Gene.
This thing is done, and look at all these pieces I have left on the table. What in the hell?
What's your language?
That means you did something wrong.
No, I had so I started building this thing whenever.
Here comes the justification.
Yeah,
No, it is.
excuse.
I started building this thing whenever I guess it was the first season of Mandalorian came out. Whenever he went to that planet and they had that AT-AT walker that had been turned into a crane, and I tried to remake that, but gave up halfway through it because it was when I moved. But there we go.
Wow.
That thing's big.
That's what she said.
Exactly. See, and now I'm going to sit here and all these pieces that are left on the table that I can sort into this little box down here are getting sorted in.
Can't call them sorting if you're shoving them all in the same box.
I'm not.
Well,
Technically,
Chef,
it's my way of sorting. Don't judge
technically,
me.
Chef, he is sorting. He's got the table pile and the box pile.
Exactly.
And they both say Camel City Brick House on them.
In my theory, that's called shifting from the table to the box.
Y'all are supposed to be supportive friends.
We
I am
are.
supporting you. I'm cheering you along. I'm your personal cheerleader.
Even though you did leave me in the green room too long.
Yeah, I got bored.
Supposed to be supporting you. What the hell do I look like? Your bra?
Oops. Sorry.
That's a lot of support right there.
A little on the hairy side too.
Told you had a hair stuck in your mouth earlier. Boom.
How's work been, Chef?
Horrible.
Horrible. Oh.
I got to go golfing the other day during work hours. It was terrible.
Oh, that's had to suck.
Paid by
I
work.
used to hate it when I had to go golfing.
Me too. And when they said they were paying for it, we're like, what? We're leaving right now. We're not going to give you a chance to say no.
Or pick who can and who can't go.
Yep. Well, there's only a couple of us, and it was really slow day.
Did y'all draw sticks to see who was on call?
No, we just went like 5 miles down the road, so it wasn't too bad. Something happened. It's like a 3-minute jump.
5 miles, 3 minutes. That's my kind of math.
As fast as I can get there.
I just don't believe he can jump that far. He said it was a jump, but I don't think he's got it in him.
I don't know. You give me the right equipment. Razor could probably make it less time than that.
You ain't got to start cutting people now.
Why not?
You don't need no razor, chef. Calm down.
Oh, but you'll give me a chef's knife?
Yeah. Technically, I haven't gave you anything.
Yeah. Okay, you watch me play with?
That's your own. That's for my own amusement.
I keep an Ulu in my backpack. You never know when you'll need one.
I don't even carry a backpack. You're already one up on me. Man, Gene, all these black pegs. I think I can put them in your pile.
Michael's out for the night.
Later, Michael.
Later, Michael.
Night, Michael.
Chef, did you see the video Sunday that Doc put up?
Yes. Not the second one. I just seen what he had on.
Good morning, Bricklink.
I've got him in my queue. Watch later.
There were some technical difficulties.
But all in all, it went well. Once you got it going, it was fine.
Was it technical difficulties or user error?
It was Richard.
Well, I joined his, so he created a StreamYard and I joined it on my phone, but I couldn't hear anything he was saying. And then, at first, I didn't know if maybe he was just like screwing with me. So I thought he was joking on me, so I called him out, and I was like, "What are you doing with your hand there?" Or I told him I didn't hear him talking. All I seen was his hand moving, and he was like, "That's not funny. That's not funny." And I was like, "Well, I don't know if you're screwing with me or not." Then somehow I was able to put on. Somebody there had an iPhone headphones, and I could hear him once I done that.
Sounds like equipment error.
I don't know. It was I always have a problem with StreamYards. If I join somebody's StreamYard on my phone, I can never really hear them.
I was
headphones in
towards DFUE.
Not until I put headphones in. I have to put headphones in to hear them.
And then depending on, like, if I'm on a Hive stream, depending on how many's on, I end up have to put headphones in.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm on my phone.
So, Chef, I'm leaning towards more than likely it was a DFUE.
I had to spell it out and ask him what he meant.
UE is user error. You can figure out the rest.
You keeping it clean there, dear? Oh.
Haley, I called him, but I did not tell him happy birthday. I found that out after the fact that that's what I needed to do. I called him and told him that you told me to call him, and he was confused.
Hey, Haley.
So you screwed up.
Well, she sent me a message, and I seen the bottom portion of it. I didn't see the top portion of it. It was supposed to be to text or call my new boss and tell him happy birthday, but all I seen was call him. So I called him, and he answered, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Not much. What's going on?" And, like, having a general conversation. And I was like it got to be like that point where he couldn't tell what I called for, and I couldn't tell what he needed me for. So I was like, Haley told me you wanted me to call it. That you told her to tell me to call you, and he was like, "No." He was like, "I don't believe I did."
Awkward.
Try again. And you threw Haley under the bus in the process.
Well, I was just doing what I was told to do. I was being a good husband.
I guess. Mark one up for Richard.
If your wife tells you to do something and you do it and it's still wrong, it's still your fault, right?
Even if you do it right, it's probably still your fault.
Exactly. If I would have went the normal way home, I could have just stopped by her work while she wasn't there and took a shot with him. but I had to go the back way to get the dog some medication.
Don't be taking that now.
I did. I got to get the fleas off of me.
That's a collar, honey, not medicine. That's a collar. Collar.
And Richard, if you weren't doing all that stuff to get you put in the doghouse, you wouldn't get the fleas.
You better take another one for ticks.
Okay, well, I'll see what kind of stream this is going to be tonight. Good night, guys.
Tonight is burn the host.
Oh, mercy. Thanks to the wife for some ammunition.
Tonight is burn the host. Brought to you by You Won't See Me Here Again.
Okay, did you at least tell him happy birthday, Richard? She said.
Yeah, I texted him, but I didn't call him. I didn't. When I was talking to him, it was already awkward because he didn't know why I was calling him, and I didn't know why I was calling him.
So you text him happy birthday?
Yeah.
And by that little red face on the screen, it looks like you're in the doghouse again.
Probably.
Fleas and ticks, here he comes.
I stay in the doghouse. But it's the basement, so it's not that bad. The Lego's down here. All right, I have a huge complaint about this set already.
What are you building?
The what is the name of this? The Forge from Mandalorian.
I like that set. There's some nice pieces.
Why doesn't he have a face?
Because he hasn't showed it yet at that point.
Yeah, he had.
Not at that point, was it?
Is this? I thought
That's
this was newer.
That's
than
the first Forge. That's before she finds out he took his mask off. I believe that's when they were down in the sewers.
Oh. Well, that makes sense then, I guess. I don't like these brick-built guns either. Like, as popular as Mandalorian is, can we not just get, like, a molded new gun?
Can't they just make a deal with Brick Arms?
Well, I wish. Because nothing Brick Arms puts out's bad.
No.
Have you seen, I assume you follow Citizen Brick on Instagram?
Yes.
Have you seen that they, like, are busting out all this stuff for CB Day?
No.
They've got, like, it was a whole bucket full of random guitars that they've made.
It's a homemade one. It's my version.
I need some of that stuff.
Richard, I got 3 rows. Let me close the container here. I got
Two
3 rows. 2 rows done.
How many? It's 4, right?
No, 3.
3.
3.
3 by 3.
Ah. Now, those are studs and not tiles, right?
No, they're tiles.
I didn't understand why some of the artwork is tiles and some of them are studs.
No, this one's all tiles.
I haven't had one with tiles yet.
Really?
The Mickey and Minnie is tiles.
Yep.
But I've only done the Harry Potter, Star Wars, and the Batman.
Vader wasn't tiles.
No, they're studs, and I did them all. I didn't do Vader.
Ah. So, Chef, you wanna come over and help me rebuild the city in the next couple of months so it's done?
What'd you break?
I didn't break anything. The city decided it liked itself better apart. But everyone said I needed to do the World War II mock, so I agreed to do it. But it is just not feasible to get it knocked out from here to Brick Fair. So what my plan is to rebuild the city a little different and make it to where they're taller buildings and it's longer and not so wide. That way I don't have a problem displaying it.
The watermelon and the tart. Okay.
I could probably come for like a couple days if I can get some more time off. I got to find time to do my skate park yet too. I ain't got very long left.
My plan was to come down here this week and start on it, but this table had all this stuff from the AT-AT on it, so I was just like, well, I'm going to take a break and then I guess start on it later.
And I've been working on an auction. I think I'm going to auction off most of my older sets.
Have you set a date yet?
No, I'm still sorting. I've only gone through like 8 boxes so far.
Hear that? Gene's wanting to donate $10 to your cause.
Nice. I'll put it in the donation bin.
Don't trust what Richard says, please.
That was nice of you, Gene.
Well, it's a $10 buy-in to get the bid, right?
Yeah, you got to go ahead and buy it in. You got to go ahead and pay though.
Send me your PayPal address.
rhardingsti@gmail.com. It's on the bottom of the screen.
Must be in really fine print.
I'll text it to you.
I'm about to sign off and go to sleep too. Either that or I'm sit here and go to sleep.
How are you tired?
We were up early and late last night.
It's been a very long work week with the 2 new guys starting. I had to be at work at 30 Monday.
And then he's working with helping me do what we call Passion Portal. That's tomorrow. He's helping me do all the spreadsheet work for the teachers. So we were up to 11:30 last night trying to get that crap done.
Yeah,
So
is that what y'all call it now? Spreadsheets?
Yeah. Spread the sheets, baby.
I thought it was spread the cheeks, not spread the sheets.
That's what we're doing wrong.
Damn it.
Man. Dang.
That's why it's taking so long.
Jeez.
Damn it, Bobby.
So glad y'all are finally helping us. You know, we are old.
Hey, I do what I can.
Thank you.
As long as
So
I
do I.
We were up late.
as long as I get my assisting the elderly badge.
Assisting the elderly.
You didn't walk them across the street.
Oh, I'm sorry. They hit the car with my car. I hit
Well,
them.
apparently, they don't need help across the street, Chef. They need help finding out where the spreadsheet's at.
Where the what's that?
Spreadsheet that. And that is done tomorrow too. I can't wait.
Do y'all know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow up here?
Cold.
Tonight's weather, dark. Changing to widely scattered light in the morning.
It ain't supposed to rain again, is it?
And you don't know where that came from,
I
do
think
you?
there's a slight chance, Richard.
Is it really?
Yeah, let me check. Hold on.
Richard, you don't know where that came from, do you?
I do not.
George Carlin. Al Hip, the hippy dippy weatherman.
Who's George Carlin?
Oh my
What?
God.
There is a 2% chance of rain tomorrow. So you're pretty much saying 98% chance of no rain.
All right, good. So I can wear shorts. I'm going to be outside all day.
High is 66.
Wow.
No, wait, 62 tomorrow. Sorry. That's
Oh, it's
tonight.
definitely short weather.
We got the high like 55.
Shorts and a t-shirt. Have y'all been getting hit with this rain too?
Yes.
Yeah, it hit my mom pretty hard in Louisiana. She lives in Tallulah. So I think I told you about that last week. So her house is being gutted and moved and stored in Monroe in an air conditioning facility and all this crap. So, but hopefully they don't see an old lady and screw her over.
Well, as long as they don't confuse cheeks and sheets, she might be all right.
Yes, carpets and tiles.
Well, that's all a personal preference.
The carpets and drapes.
Yeah.
Are they the same color?
And her house probably.
Never mind. I'll explain that
Yeah,
to
you
you
can
later.
explain it to me later.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna let it go.
Thank you, Richard. Glad I could provide some humor for you, gentlemen.
Is the
No,
the
It's not
ingot in
gentlemen.
this
It's
set?
Dean Richard and Chef.
Yeah.
Is the
Don't,
ingot in this set
don't
a
confuse
special
that.
color?
What you need?
Is the ingot in this set a special color for this set? Like, is it the first one it was ever put in to be Beskar?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Maybe in the city, I should take all these Mandalorians. I got like like Din and the Armorer and what's her name right here, and add faces to them and put them without their helmets on.
I got a Sharpie.
Well, they're black, so I'll need a silver Sharpie.
We have one of those too.
I have
Got a
white.
copper, got a gold, got a bronze. Remember, I'm a school teacher.
Give them zombie heads.
I have these blue heads that I got from the Lego store where it shows like kind of looks like they're puking.
That's my problem. I think last Brick Fair I picked up a bunch of heads from Citizen Brick.
Uh-huh.
And just randomly. I just randomly went through and picked heads. I got all kinds of stuff from them.
I don't remember what I bought from. I got like a handful of stuff from Citizen Brick, but I don't remember what it was.
I think my credit card said I went there like 4 times.
He's just going to take a shower quick.
What's it called? I always get them and like what I get from them and Eclipse Graphics mixed up.
Yeah, I mostly from Citizen Bricks. I bought a lot of their zombie figures, the minifigures they had out.
I got the heads, but I didn't get the minifigs. I got a handful of like zombie heads that I didn't really know what I was going to do with.
Like I went through and did the same thing. Picked out the zombie heads, the double heads, the odd stuff you can put in certain spots in the city.
The only double heads I got, I had to buy. It was the Insane Clown Posse ones.
Yep.
I had to get those. Takes me back to the good old days when I didn't have a worry in the world. I didn't know what bills were.
Yeah, that was kind of nice, wasn't it?
I told my mom the other day, we were talking she calls me just about every morning on the way to work. And we were joking about how if you hit the lottery, it sounds nice and sounds good. But if someone were to give me $1 million, I couldn't do any, like I could pay my bills and blah, blah, blah. That's not like quit work money. And we were laughing. And she was like, what would you do if you had $1 million? And I was like, well, I could move back in with you. I was like, I could start buying the stuff I want. And she was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why would you move back in with me? I was like, because I ain't got bills to pay that way. If I move in with, if she's paying the bills, that makes life a lot easier again.
She didn't go for that, did she?
You're really not going to get $1 million once you're taxed.
No. Well, you got to think, though, people are like, oh, I wish I had $1 million, but you really don't wish you had $1 million. Like, you might want, like, don't get me wrong, if someone handed you $1 million, I understand how great that would be. But $1 million is not going to do much.
I got Dr. Bills that much.
I mean, you can pay off bills and you could pay off, like, houses and get a car and stuff like that, but it isn't like screw you money, you know what I mean?
Heck, with that, I'd go to a third world country where it's 3 to 5 times more.
Well, see, that's a different choice.
Yep. It'll last a little longer. And I can sit on the beach somewhere.
I'm not a big fan of the beach.
If I don't have to hear a phone ring, I'm all right with it. Give me the woods. Give me the lake.
See, the woods is where you need to go then because there's no reception in the woods.
Can't get it out on the lake when I drop my phone in the water either.
What's that? Can't hear you.
For some reason, Tori's patting me on the back. I don't get it.
Somebody dropped his phone in High Rock Lake and the fish are talking on it.
Yes.
No, I did, Chef. I dropped it in the lake. I was
Seriously?
trying to get a picture of something on the back of the boat, and somebody threw wake, and I lost the phone. And it was like a slow motion. Oh,
Because you didn't have a pop socket.
What?
That would have sucked.
A pop socket.
so I called Verizon because I've got the insurance and they'll replace it. And the lady's like, "Do I need to send it a signal to flush all the text messages and all?" I'm like, "Well, I really don't think the fish are going to be reading them."
I think we're okay with this.
She didn't get it at first. She thought he was joking.
We were on vacation, and the worst I've had to me is my phone just fried. It got real hot and went blank. Wouldn't turn back on, wouldn't charge, just fried itself.
One of the first times I ever went to the beach with Mark had these like expensive pair of sunglasses on, and we got hit with a wave. And I was like, "Well, there they go." And he tried all he could to get them, but I was just like, "Man, they're gone."
Tori wouldn't have that problem
Why?
because Tori wouldn't have been in the water.
Nope.
Why do you
Adios,
go
sunglasses.
Why go to the beach if you're not going to get in the water?
I just don't like it. Never had. When my child was small, we knew the deal. He never knew I didn't like the ocean, and my ex never, he never knew my ex didn't like peanut butter sandwiches.
Who doesn't like peanut butter sandwiches?
My ex.
Psychos.
Like, I get
There you
that.
go. Now y'all figured it out, didn't you? That's why he's an ex.
Because he didn't like peanut butter sandwich.
All because he didn't like peanut butter sandwiches.
Gene,
Yeah.
remember, always
I
say
don't
yes.
He can't do that. Gene loves them.
Because who doesn't?
Yep. Yeah. Gene don't like
Now-
bananas.
Now, I'll tell you the way to step your game up is add bananas to it, but
Lord, no.
put them in a frying pan and crisp the bread and melt the peanut butter.
I love a grilled peanut butter.
Grilled peanut butter with banana. Mm.
I've never done it with a
I'm
banana.
good with real peanut butter. I'm not good with banana, period.
What?
A babe
like it.
doesn't do bananas.
I like it grilled with fluff.
With
That's
fluff.
good, too.
I
Yeah,
love that shit.
marshmallow fluff.
Yep.
You just got to be sure not to piss him off or hit him with any kind of radiation.
Ah, Mr. Fluff and Ghostbusters. You should go build that car.
I'm just enjoying the fact that I built the building.
Are you
Oh,
still
yeah,
working
that's
on the
right.
crane?
The one that's still in that place right outside inside the garage, right? Where Richard can't get to it.
Keep thinking that.
She's got it in her mind you can't get to it, but she's advertising to you where it's at.
I know.
Like,
I was
what
going to
the
say,
heck?
do you guys got a remote to open it? Open
Do
the
you
garage?
work for the government?
Well, we're even worse than that, Chef. We've got the garage doors tied into the smart home stuff.
Yep.
Oh, even worse than that then.
Yeah, all you got to do is get close enough.
I can pick up a signal.
Nah, you just got to be smart. You got to show up when the Amazon guy does.
And then have your face covered so the camera don't pick you up.
I'm not worried about that.
We know where you live.
All right.
I know where your dog lives.
Oh, that's rough. You can
That was low, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was mean. Sorry.
It's right up there with I know where your children go to school.
Oh,
That is very comparable.
I'll have to call Tori's school and be like, "You won't believe what your teacher said on the internet."
Please do it tomorrow.
Tease her with a good time.
You know, Tori, it's not as funny to joke about getting fired when you want to.
I know, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sorry.
Sounded like you were tempting her.
Chef, I told them that one of the guys come up to work to me today and they were talking to me or whatever. And I was laughing. I said something. He was like, "You can't say that." And I was like, "Why can't I say that?" They were like, "Because you can't." I was like, "What are y'all going to do? Fire me?" I was like, at this point, I was like, all it would be doing is sending me home early.
That's good.
Yep.
Everybody said that the weeks would go by fast, and they really haven't.
No, I don't think they do either.
I got to work next Saturday, and I wish I could find a way out of it.
Don't you feel a case of optical rectitis coming on?
Exactly.
Your ass going to school?
Can't see your ass going to work.
Well, you know, out of the 10 years I've been there, I didn't catch COVID the past 2 years when everybody else has. And COVID gives you 10 days, so it'd be hell for me to catch COVID right before I leave. That's all I'm saying.
That would be awful.
That'd be kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even just COVID.
Dang, Richard, you shouldn't talk about it because when you talk about stuff like that,
It might
it's more
happen.
likely to happen.
Is COVID still exist right now?
Well, they just dreamed up
No,
another
the worst
variant.
about that.
Yep. They dreamed up another one. Not more contagious, but not as serious. I think last I thought I heard. In other words, go get out your mask again. I'm like, bull crapola. Just I'm wearing makeup again.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Gene said it was weird. He wasn't used to not wearing it.
Yep.
My wife finally put it back on. I'm like, what's the occasion?
Who
Who died?
died? What
Hey,
party are you
baby.
going to? What party are you going to? That was one good thing about having to wear a mask all the time. I didn't have to wear any makeup.
Yeah, I had that problem. I never put any on.
Yep, Gene neither. He got so slack.
Well, you know, what's the point of dressing up so much if you don't appreciate it?
Yep. No, I'm going to ask you, Chef, how's your bird?
She's doing all right. I didn't even put her to bed yet. She turned around. She put herself to bed.
She put herself to bed?
Yep.
She said, these folks are boring. I'm going to bed.
That's what Chestnut does.
She tried to go to bed, too.
What do y'all mean try? Vader's down here snoring.
Well, she'll put herself in her crate.
Callie's in my spot snoring also.
Vader doesn't put himself in a crate.
That's not does. She will. When she's tired, she's done.
Our Great Dane used to too. If he was real tired, he'd go lay in his crate. He wouldn't even wait for you.
Nope.
It's their safe space.
Yep.
Vader
I never,
does not like crate.
ever had a dog that would go in a crate before. And then we got this one. Gene said, no, we'll crate her. We'll, crate train her. I said, what? She loves that stupid crate.
That's her space.
Mm-hmm. It is.
She
All right.
gets pissed when I climb in there with her.
It's like, Dad, get it out. Dad.
Should I build the Speed Champions Ferrari or the Mandalorian helmet?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let
I don't know. Let me go to bed and think on it.
The Ferrari's a pretty good build.
All right, I'll build it. The only reason I got the forge out of the way was I wanted the minifigs out of it.
That's all I wanted it for also.
I keep seeing the Death Trooper set. I seen it today. We'll have to pick it up next.
I did pick that one up. I don't remember what I did with it, but I did pick it up.
I think I'm gonna buy 2 of them and then call it quits on those.
I thought about getting another one and making it longer.
I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with all the snow troopers. I don't know if I'm gonna save those in boxes and wait till they retire and try to flip them, or
Yes,
yeah. Dean,
yeah.
did you see what Kip said?
No.
He said that he's a mod for Discord now, so tell him your name and he'll add you as a paid member so you can see the rest of it.
Well, that would require me to figure out. Hold on.
3 hours later.
Pretty much. I don't even think I've been on Discord in a long time.
That's cool.
I'm on our Lugs Discord every day.
All right, so this one's getting a minifig in the middle. And then
You know what? One of my favorite things from the entire, I guess, BrickCon was?
Hey, Kit. It's Camel City BH. Uppercase C, uppercase C, uppercase B, uppercase H.
One of my favorite things was they had Kip had his city setup chef, but didn't have any of the minifigures or vehicles. So it was kind of like we put them out. So it was kind of neat of going to someone else's city and putting up like their minifigs and stuff.
Oh, to see the different ones?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
how many did you put in your pocket?
none.
Good boy.
Y'all, you act like I'm that bad.
I'm just thinking, you need minifigs. You never know.
I don't need minifigs.
I was going to say,
Oh, you don't anymore?
if you need
well,
one,
I mean,
I've
do what?
got bags and bags.
If it's normal civilians, I really don't. I mean, I could always use more. The problem is I need to sit down and think about. Like, I talked to Justin a little bit about it. There's a bunch of stuff I have, like these Marvel figs. What am I going to do with them? Do I really want them? Should I get rid of them? What should I do? Because
Which
after
figs?
do what?
Which figs?
Like the Marvel figs. I have tons of them.
Oh,
That's those that you put in that box that says CCBH.
That's fine. I can create y'all a minifig box.
Wow, that'd be awesome at $4 a pound.
Yeah, think again because all those are custom. So I'm thinking like $30 a piece.
Those are ones we'll post and give you the money for.
We're custom. We can post them.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
right.
don't think you can sell them on Bricklink.
We can. That's right.
whatnot. I've been seeing a lot of go by there too.
I'd rather. I mean, I understand like the wanting to get rid of them type thing, but I'd rather them go to someone that is going to enjoy them that I actually know versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I said. If you needed some minifigs, I've been going through bags and bags. Like I bought the what is that? The circus set from City that had all the minifigs in there. I think the only one I took out of it was the one with the mullet.
Does it have a clown?
Yeah.
I'll take the clown. I'll trade you for some Marvel figs.
And I think I've got a couple clowns from the CMFs.
I'm always
When I
in.
first started, it was just all minifigs. I'd pick up a few minifigs here and there, and then it started into sets and minifigs, and I bought sets just for minifigs. And
The only sets I seem to buy for minifigs are the Star Wars sets. Not gonna lie.
Okay, Kip. I did what I thought I had to do.
I bought them city sets just to get the ice cream guys.
Now there's a new city set that I seen at Target, and I bypassed it. I was like, I'll find it somewhere else and get it. And I wanted it for my city, and I never could find it again. The new ice cream set with the guys robbing the ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's a good set. I bought that set just for the ice cream pigs.
Yeah, I want that.
All right, if I come across it, I'll pick it up.
I gotta find it local or something.
Well, if I come across it, I'll just buy it.
Sweet.
And you keep him in the green room. Now, don't you feel bad?
Oh, boom. Hey, Kip, I'm there. I just found it.
Such a nice guy Chef is to you, and you keep him in the green room.
He likes it.
But Kip, I got a problem. Your first rule says don't be a jerk.
It didn't say you couldn't be an asshole. It just says you can't be a jerk. Oh.
My parents told me I could be anything, so I became an asshole.
Gene, you know what this means, right?
What?
Next year at the Lug Bulk buy, you get to buy me a mini, or I get to pay you to buy minifigs.
How does that work?
I give you money and you buy them.
This
You
says
can't buy them yourself?
I can, but I can only get so much.
Okay, gotcha.
Technically,
So
you being a Bricklink store, you're not allowed to.
Right. You told me that.
no, we can buy. We just can't sell what we buy in the store.
It would have to be for our personal
Right.
fun.
Exactly. So you could sell them to me or donate.
Yeah, you got to make a donation to them. They can't sell them to you.
Yeah.
You just put it in their donation box.
Just buy his dinner.
For that many minifigs, sweet deal. Gene, you heard her.
I didn't say how many meals or where. Dean's working on something else for Kip.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone? Okay.
Yeah, I think he left right before I got into it.
I can get you, like, I know how to work it. I just don't know how to get you set up. Can you see everybody's?
No, he's got to approve me for the paid membership.
He can't. Oh, I don't know if he can do that or not. John.
Yeah,
knows
he just said he could. Read
because
your
I
text.
think you posted.
Out of one club and into another.
Yeah, but this one's got limits.
So, Richard,
Yes, ma'am.
I think we went to Grecian Corner and we're standing around waiting for Gene because he saw somebody he knew from 20 years ago. How did it feel to be at the rest station in South Carolina and somebody knew Gene?
That well,
As
some
I
girl,
told you so.
that girl was like staring at him, and I was like,
Girl, she's a lady.
well, same thing.
Old, she old fart. Anyway,
Women never age.
yeah.
But I mean, usually it's the opposite. Usually it's wherever I go, I see like somebody that I don't want to see. And the person that I don't want to see is usually the person who wants to have a 4-hour conversation.
I just thought that was so funny. I was like, I told Richard that Gene knows somebody everywhere.
But Gene kind of got a little payback from it because he went to a convention where I knew 90% of the people and he knew none.
Oh yeah. But he'll know him next time.
Yeah, so Chef, what they're talking about, Richard and I were on the way to the BrickCon, and we stopped to take a leak at the South Carolina welcome center.
Oh, baby.
And
You do drink
I'm coming out of the bathroom, and Richard's already out. And there's some lady standing there just staring at me. And Richard's like, why is she staring at him? She can't possibly know him here in South Carolina. And I turned around and she came over and gave me a hug. I was the president of the North Carolina statewide Mini Cooper Club. She was the treasurer.
Yeah, don't worry, Chef. I didn't know that existed either.
All right, I missed it. All I heard was, so I didn't know it either. I took a call and walked out of the room. Sorry, but I missed it.
So what Tori and Richard were joking about while you were gone was that when Richard and I went to South Carolina for the lug show, we stopped to take a leak at the rest stop in South Carolina, went in, used the bathroom, come out, and Richard was already out when I came out. And he was standing there, and there's some lady staring at me. And Richard was like, why is she staring at him? She can't possibly know him here in South Carolina. And I turned around, and she came up and gave me a big hug. I was the president of the North Carolina statewide Mini Cooper Club. She was the treasurer. We just randomly saw her in South Carolina.
She's from Winston.
Yeah, she lives.
Off of Peter.
She lives like 6 miles from us. We just randomly saw her in South Carolina.
That's funny.
But we went to dinner together, Richard and Haley. We all went to Grecian Corner, took him for some Greek food. And we're sitting there, and the lady walks up to Jean. Or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she walked up to Jean and said, Jean! And I'm like, let's just go over here because it's going to be a little while. And I told him, I had to explain to him that if you go anywhere with Jean, somebody, he's going to know. He's going to know somebody. They're going to know him. When we were dating, it was kind of like, this is weird. Why does everybody know him? Now, I totally understand now.
I get that.
Yeah. I mean, people remember greatness.
Oh, holy crap. Oh, it's getting thick in here. I'm getting my feet up.
You got boots on?
No, I'm putting them on the stool in front of me so I don't flood.
I just picked mine up too.
Please do, Chef. Please do. Woo!
Now I know why he wants to order a Bronco to get over all that shit that he tries to walk around in.
Get Vader off the floor because it's getting ready to rise out here.
Man.
I seen a whole shipment going by the other day. What color was it? Or is it supposed to be?
Hot pepper red.
Nope. Didn't see any red ones.
Well, it's really not red. It's called hot pepper red. It's more of a reddish orange. I wanted a color that not everybody would have. Not that same stupid cactus gray that everybody's got.
Ooh, you know what piece is in this set, Chef? The
Lego?
1x5.
Yes.
Ferrari has a 1x5 in it.
1x5 brick tile plate.
Plate. Y'all have room for that in the store?
I'm sure we got an overflow someplace nearby.
But no, normally when people come up to talk to me that I know, it's people that I don't want talking to me.
Like students.
See, I'm like Gene. I can't go anywhere without running into somebody I know. And it doesn't matter if I go to a different state or not.
What was weird is I traveled to Arizona for the first time in my life. And when I got over there, we got off the plane, hung out for a while, and we went to the local mall that was in Phoenix. And as soon as I walked through the door, I heard, "Oh my God, Richard!" And I was like, "Oh hell!" And it was someone I knew from up here that had apparently moved to Arizona.
I live not too far from there.
And she was like, "Richard, let me introduce you to your daughter."
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
None you know of as of now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only had one scare.
I had 4.
4?
It turned out not to be a scare.
Yeah. Still scaring me.
An ongoing scare.
I had an ex-girlfriend that me and her broke up one time, and ended up like a week later, she posted online that she was pregnant, and it was like a joke that everybody joked about, and blah 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 blah. Well, she ended up having the baby, and when she had the baby, she posted a bunch of pictures, and my mom called me, and my mom was like, "That child's yours," and I was like, "No, it's not." She was like, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "No, it's not." She was like, "The baby's pictures are online. This baby's yours." And
Had a bald head?
hopefully. But it ended up not being mine, so
That was a scare.
Yeah, that's a bad scare.
did
To be pretty good kids.
did Haley tell you what I've done the other day, Tori?
No.
So we're at Walmart walking around, and I always joke about going in like the baby clothes section. Well, I go in the baby clothes section, and I found all this poo clothes that they just put out. So I bought it all.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's upstairs in a bin.
That's not as bad as us buying Duplos for a grandkid we don't have.
Yeah, the wife's been doing the same thing.
Well, just wait. If you still got the Duplo and my kid gets here before your grandkids, we might have to work something out.
All right, that might be a deal. Now that's a deal I might work for.
I don't know. Is it going to be wearing poo clothes?
Yeah.
If it has anything to do with Haley, it will.
That's Richard's hint right there. I'm already buying clothes. We're getting ready.
You can't ever say never.
You never know when it can happen, when you're least expecting it.
Gee, honey, how'd that happen? We haven't had sex in 2 years.
Oops.
Yes, not mine.
You better hope she's not still one.
Laurie said you are not the father. Now, Haley doesn't want a kid. I do.
She don't want any kids at all?
I don't. Not right now. She doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, she is 6 years under you.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'm stopping there.
All right. Well, I'm almost done. This
How far did you get?
Pieces have Ferrari symbol.
He's got something that looks like a.
All of the back superstructures in place, and all the gears are going in the right direction. The front superstructure, I've got the turning servo in, and I'm starting to build up the cab around it.
That's crazy. The fact that you could build that means you might have a chance in getting a Bronco one day. Call Ford. They might need help.
I have a Bronco. I could probably send you.
He's got one on the shelf and one my mom bought him. He had built the one my mom bought him.
And Chef, I'm getting ready to buy another Bronco.
You are. What do you mean? What Bronco are you getting ready to buy? Share your knowledge, Kraus.
The RC one.
Oh.
I thought didn't you already order that thing?
No.
Traxxas Bronco?
Huh?
Is it a Traxxas?
Yep.
Along them lines? Yeah.
Yep.
They got a nice
That's
Bronco.
why you're not ready for me to retire yet.
Yeah, that Traxxas.
He's not done
That
spending your money.
Bronco's badass.
Yeah, it is.
I watched a guy the other day online. I don't know how I got the video or where I seen it from, but it was like a 45-minute video where this guy had an RC car and he took and had a C10 body and like cut the plastic around it to like shape it better and everything else. and it made me kind of want one, but I really don't need another hobby.
Oh, you can buy clear tops, paint them as you want. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff into that hobby.
Yeah, but I have the real thing in the garage. I don't need a play toy of one.
So, Chef, we were cleaning out our basement a while back. I got rid of all my RC car stuff. Told Tori, I said, well, I won't ever need that again.
Yeah, but you still got your airplanes.
And then Traxxas comes out with.
And your trains and all that stuff still down there. You still got stuff.
Then they come out with the new Bronco.
Yes, really.
Yep, Traxxas came out with the Bronco, and I'm like, really? It actually has been out for a year and a half now. So I've done well to not jump on it.
You got to do what you got to do to be able to get one.
Yep. Can't get one any other way.
I just don't want to come over and see you sitting on it in the front yard.
And he'll tell you, well, it's for my grandchild that I haven't had yet.
I don't understand why the tires are flat.
I have that Dale Earnhardt Power Wheels inside the garage.
Those little 1.9 inch tires, I don't understand why they're flat.
I never did the RC car thing. I never did the train thing. I've always been into stuff that you just build and sit somewhere.
Oh, see, I got into the build, race, break, replace.
Lather, rinse, repeat, right?
Yep.
First thing you have to understand when you're doing RC is anything mechanical can and will fail.
Yes.
I got a bunch of buddies that are still in it, and they do it pretty religiously, but...
Well, just because they're doing it on Sunday, it doesn't make it a religion.
My buddy Stitch, every Saturday and Sunday, he's posting pictures of his taking his truck up to like Pilot Mountain and stuff like that.
His RC truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really are pretty badass.
He's got a bunch of them, though.
I don't want a bunch of them. I want one.
He used to be one of the big ones that would be at the RC shop all the time.
Oh, King RC?
Yeah.
That may be where I know that name from. Every time you mention it, I'm like, that sounds so familiar.
Fluffy worked behind the counter.
Fluffy. All right, are we going to keep working?
Richard, I'm not interested in your pet names for your friends.
I didn't give him this name, but if you ever see him, you'll know why his name is Fluffy.
Is he the big guy?
Yeah. He's had that name for the past 12 years that I've known him.
Is that the dog's next door?
No, there's something else.
Don't call Tori a dog. That's not nice.
What we do after it turns dark is none of your business.
Well, just remember, if you start bringing spreadsheets into bed, that you are not doing it right.
You're not going to let me live that down, are you? About as bad as that Bronco.
God, you got to turn it around to that.
The Bronco is giving me a hard time. What in the hell?
I don't know what that was.
Hockey horn. That's my phone.
Oh.
Oh, you got to be on duty?
I'm always on duty.
I know. Sorry, buddy.
It's all right. When I go to a call, it's not that bad.
That's good.
If I got paid less, then it probably would be bad.
All right, my last one's the taco.
But like the other day, I got a call that they couldn't get the fire alarms to sync. I went over, I hit a reset button. They all synced up. I turned around, walked away. I got an hour's worth of work to walk downstairs.
Cool.
Yeah. And then some days it's not like that. You're fixing a leak and it's going to take you a couple hours.
Mm. But then you get paid by the hour, so, but still it takes longer.
I get double time for each hour I'm there.
Sweet.
Today I got paid 4 hours to put a resignator on a CRV.
How long does it take to do that?
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
2 clamps.
Gotta love the insurance company. Hey, I got a question, Chef. You've built this, right?
Yes.
Why do you cover up all the Ferrari symbols on the 1x1 plates?
You don't.
Yeah, you do.
They're all 90% of them are the Ferrari ones. I think there's only a couple that don't have that stamp on it in that bag.
Oh,
Are you having honey or coffee?
Cooking
Okay.
All right. I've got to go turn my head around and become the drink fairy for bedtime. We'll see you guys next week.
yes,
Have a
ma'am.
good night. See you next
Me too.
week.
I'll be here. I'll be with a grin on my face. I'll be on vacation.
You won't get left in the green room.
No,
it.
he better not leave you in the green room either anymore.
The difference of that is they're here early and Chef's always here late.
Yeah, I usually get pretty late. I try not to jump on until I know I can at least sit down for an hour.
I told her, I was like, they asked where you were earlier, and I was like, Chef, Hive, and them usually don't come on till later. They're second shift. I was like, y'all are the first shift.
It's good to know we have a role.
You have rolls? You know what I want? I want to go to. I tried to talk them into going to Firebird tomorrow because I've never been. But apparently,
Really?
no, I've never been. That got changed and it has switched to. I tried to change. Once they tried to change it, I tried to switch it to Texas Roadhouse, which got changed to.
So y'all going out for somebody's birthday?
No, we're just going out. Us and Dakota always go somewhere on the weekends. We went to Razoo's like 2 weekends ago. Last weekend we went to God, what was the name of that place? God, Little Italy and King.
And if y'all are headed to Firebirds, let us know.
I think we're going to Jeffrey Adams instead.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. It's not my turn to pay, so we're going wherever they say we're going.
It's not my turn to pay. It is too, Richard.
I paid all last weekend and the weekend before that.
Hey, no, you didn't.
Not with y'all, but with them I did.
I covered the gas and the hotel room.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, Gene. I'm going on a trip with you next time.
Well, in this case, I got to write it off as a business expense.
Yes.
Well, people ask me all the time, just like they asked me today. They were talking about Dakota and Haley were like, well, why don't we ever take your car? Like laughing. I was like, fine, we'll take my car. I was like, I don't want to hear any complaining. They're like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't want to hear any complaining. I don't want to hear, oh my God, it's loud. I don't want to hear any of that. Jerry doesn't like riding in it. Do what?
And they backed out at that point.
No, they still want to go. I'm like, all right, I'm fine. I don't mind driving. Jerry doesn't like riding in my car because he's so tall. He gets a cramp from where his like knees are in his chest.
You got a little tiny car, don't you?
I mean, I just have a normal size car. I have an STI. It's just, I mean, it's nothing crazy. But I mean, I've always had cars like that. I've never had trucks or anything. I've never really cared for a truck. And the truck I have is actually smaller and less comfortable to ride in than the car. It's fine for me.
As long as it works for you.
Which Saturday we're taking the truck.
Richard, we still need to all go to Ryan's one night when Brittany's working.
Haley went a couple weekends ago or a couple weeks ago and brought me back like half the steak. It was pretty good.
Yeah, their food's phenomenal. But you gotta get out of the box. Don't get a steak. Don't get, something that anybody could cook.
Well, she just got me. She brought me her leftovers because I didn't go. They went.
When I go out to eat, I always try to get something I don't know how to make.
I always get something that I'm not going to cook at the house because Haley doesn't eat a lot of weird food.
Pretty much the same. I tried to talk everybody into yo mein today. It didn't work.
I talked to everybody in the lug meet, and we all ate pizza that Friday night. Saturday was rolling around. I was like, y'all all hungry? And they're like, yeah, we're going to order pizza again. I'm like, nah, we're doing Chinese. I can't do the pizza all the time. I do not like pizza.
Nope.
And then it didn't happen this weekend, but I hate when people are like, oh, let's get some good pizza. Y'all want like Domino's? I'm like, no. Don't.
They use Domino's and pizza in the same sentence.
Cardboard?
All right. They're all in the bedroom. I'm gone.
We'll say I'm going to snap this together. I'll be gone in the next 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long it takes.
Guys, y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you this weekend sometime, Richard and Chef. See you next week.
If we end up going to Firebird, it'll be – go ahead, sorry.
I said see you next week. Good talking to you.
If we go to Firebirds, it'll end up being tomorrow night. Do you want me to give you a call if we go?
Yeah.
I'll let you know tomorrow further into it.
The trick will be to see how many people are going if you can get a table for that many.
Well, it would just be us 5.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's up to them. Like I said, I'm not doing anything but driving, I don't think.
Okay. Well, let us know. I'm out of
I
here.
don't even think I'd let you drive either.
That's fine with me. If you're willing to wine, dine, and drive, and I ain't got to drive, shoot.
That right there's 3 checks. That means it'll be a good weekend. Wine, dine, and drive.
I know. Now, if you could tell me I can nap on the way back home, man, I might pull out another ring. We've got another Speed Champions.
I like this series this year anyways.
I've got this in the Lambo.
The Countach?
Yes, sir.
That's a good one too. I do like the Petronas set.
I need to
I do like the colors.
Oh.
And I'm a Harry Potter fan that said Petronas. I was buying it.
I guess I can knock the Lambo out. I'm gonna use these for the city anyway.
I thought all my Speed Champions are going in the city.
I'm switching. The road plates are going to be built different and wider, so they can accommodate the 8 wide
8
vehicles.
Stud. I like all my 6 stud too.
I only have a couple 6 stud, but ironically, the 6 stud cars I have are like taxis and that 32 Ford thing that came with the Iron Man Hall of Armor add-on.
Okay. I got that one, I think. Yeah.
The little like hot rod.
Yep. I bought that Hall of Armor just for that. I didn't get the original.
Legion said he's got a military ball tomorrow. That sounds fun. I wouldn't want to dress up though.
Junior ROTC Legion. or military family.
I like how in this series of the Speed Champions 2, down at the bottom of the book, there's a little stud meter that shows you how far you're going in the build.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this year was pretty nice with them. I'm gonna get some time this week, and I'm gonna start on the guitar. So far, I think it's gonna be black. Everybody's voted black so far. I got a couple red.
I voted black in that. I think that everyone does the red one. That's why I said black. I wish that thing was a little bigger.
See, I was gonna go out and get a new set, but I've got so many sets sitting around here, and I do like that set. So I'm like, I'll just build it.
I've got the Elf House and 3 more Star Wars sets I need to build. 1 3 and 1 Creator and the Demigorgon Brickhead set. Other than that, everything else I have is built. But for the next couple weeks, I'll be working on the city every Thursday and throughout the week. So,
I know I've been slowly, when I got extra time, getting in the garage, sorting whatever I can use in my city is going to stay, and whatever I'm not, I'm going to do a live auction. First one to claim it can have it.
are you gonna?
Kind of like a Holland and Ballin thing, if you ever watch them.
Yeah. Oh, Fickin.
Yep.
Are you doing it on YouTube?
Yeah. Just trying to get all my ducks in a row and trying to figure out a time I know I'm going to have a slotted hour where I won't be bothered.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I watched where I'm still huge into comics. I didn't buy anything, but I watched a comic auction they did on YouTube. And the way they did it was, since you technically can't bid like that, like you can claim, because all it is typing the word claim, but you can't actually bid through YouTube. They had this app set up, and the app you had to go on and get pre-approved, and like basically so they knew they weren't going to get screwed and blah, blah, blah. And once you were approved, you were pulled up on like a separate screen, and the separate screen, you could read the feed, and it would just kind of show who's bidding what. And man, they had that crap so like prepared, and they were just busting out comics. And by the time they would get one out, like it would sell, they were ready for the next one. And it was just like the flow of that thing moved perfectly.
Yeah. And I've been watching them on Whatnot. So I might, whatever's left over, I might try to get rid of on there.
The sell is like a lot.
I guess they do auctions. I got the first one. I think I did for tomorrow to watch, see how it goes. But I see a lot of people that use it.
What all are you trying to sell?
Just older sets, whatever I got lying around. Like, I think I've got 2 boxes in Ninjago I'll never do anything with out there.
Are you selling them as complete sets with minifigs and everything?
Yes. Everything but the box. I'll have the instructions, all the pieces, all the minifigs.
I'm not really that interested in the Ninjago sets. I've got the figs. Like I've got one of each character of the ninja, and I got Wu. Other than that, the city gardens was fun to build.
No, see, I didn't even buy any of that. I bought all like the older sets, like when the kids were little.
Yeah, see, I don't have anything that old other than Star Wars.
I got some Star Wars sets and ships I'm gonna get rid of.
Like what?
What is that? That red TIE fighter? I can't remember the general's name.
The Dorito thing?
Nope. The one before that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The black and red, or the it's got like red around it or whatever.
Yeah, it's bright red.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got a few other ones. Pod racers. All kinds of crap out there I got to go through.
Like the old pod racers?
Yep.
What do you want for them?
I don't know. I haven't cross-checked them yet. But I'll give you a good deal if I find all the pieces for them. They should be in separate bags.
I'm interested in those. I have.
I'll send you a PDF when I'll get it done, and you can go through and pick what you want, and I'll just set it aside and take it off the list.
I have the Anakin, the new Anakin's pod racer, but I also have the what's his name, the guy who had like the guy who had the orange pod racer that wrecked Anakin. I
don't remember. I have a brain fart when it comes to Star Wars. Sometimes I can sit and have a conversation, know it all, and then sometimes I can't remember a name to save my.
I have that minifig. I don't know how I got him. I think it was out of the the sets that you could buy back in the day that were like balls and they had pieces in them.
Yes,
like the globe things.
Mm-hmm.
He came in one of them, and it was in the collection I bought. Because I don't have any other of the pod racer stuff. I didn't mind the new wave that came out with Anakin's pod racer, the 20th anniversary.
I think I have that one too. That one's a nice one.
Wave, but yeah, that's pretty nice. I like how it made you build a clear Technic stand.
Set it up on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish some of their planes and stuff would come with that.
Oh yeah. Well, I've noticed that like some of the Brickmania kits that they have, not all of them, but some of them come with stands. Like that big jet that I just built, it comes with a stand. I think there's a couple more that I did that came with a stand. But I'm glad the jet does, because I do not think that jet could support the weight of it without it.
So I was going to just start a Bricklink store, but I don't have the time right now.
Bricklink stores, believe it or not, like people think that they're rather easy to do, and they're not.
No.
I see the backside of it from where Gene and Tori are, and like helping them and like sort and everything else. If you're planning on like if you've got a collection you're just trying to get rid of, it's not going to be that hard. But when you're trying to actually legit run the store, there's a lot that goes in it.
Oh yes. A lot of time.
And especially if you're wanting it to be something, because you have to continuously buy like sets or collections, or like they lucked out and they keep buying stores.
Yeah. I might just send him a PDF and tell him to make me an offer.
I sold him all of my Harry Potter sets. I had a bunch from the newer wave that I wasn't doing anything with, and I kept the chess set, I kept the big figs, and I kept some of the minifigs, but everything else he wasn't going to sell it as a complete set anyway. They were just going to like Bricklink that. I mean, like take the actual pieces.
Part it.
Yeah.
Some of them parts and some of them Harry Potter sets are worth some.
Oh yeah, he looks at all that. He looks at the value of the set together.
First parting it out.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, parting it out's always more money.
Yep. I'm gonna keep the castle, and like the littler sets, I'll probably end up sending to my daughter-in-law. But other than that, if it don't fit in my city, it's going.
I have a bunch of the minifigs left, but like I said, I don't have very many of the sets anymore. I need to buy the castle, because the castle is actually Mark's.
No, is that one with the miniature figures? Or
Yeah,
the one you're talking about?
Yeah, the big castle.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Mark built that, but he had bought it and he took it whenever he left, so I wouldn't mind having that one. That one might be something that if I buy, I might leave it in the box.
I said the same thing with that one.
It's kind of like I was talking to a couple of the buddies in the lug with like the destroyer. If somebody legit wanted that destroyer, I would sell it, cheaper or whatever, just to be able to get money to go buy another one to keep it in the box. I couldn't do it with the Falcon. I like the Falcon too much, but the Destroyer could definitely go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna downsize. Modulars are staying. My city stuff. Some of my city stuff is staying. Well, other than that, I've just got shelves and shelves and half of a garage full of just boxes.
Gene, when we went to the BrickCon, the guy Kip that was in here earlier set up a row of modulars because he has them all from like the original all the way to the newest. And Gene was like looked and amazed.
Yeah, and then if I can't get rid of them on auction, I'm bringing them and buying a yard sale table at Brick Fair. I'll make sure I won't come home with anything.
Do they charge you for the table?
$10.
Say, I told them there's a couple people in the lug that I gave the offer to. I bought a table, and I guess I'm taking the city now, but I don't know what it all entails. But I've got a table at Brick Fair.
Nice.
I figured I'd go ahead and buy all the passes and get all the days. That way I can't be told I can't do something this time.
Yeah, I'm going from Wednesday to Sunday.
And I looked at I haven't got a hotel yet, but I looked at that hotel that was right there in front of it that y'all all stayed at.
Yeah.
That's the one I'll probably be getting.
If you're gonna do that, go on the Brick Fair website. Reserve it there because they are booked completely if you just try to do it online.
They have some kind of like special they do with them or something?
Yeah, go click it on and then go to travel and it'll tell you. They give you a little discount for staying. And they've already got so many rooms reserved. So I wanted to see the price difference and they're completely booked. So I just reserved ours through the Brick Fair site.
That's pretty neat.
And like I said, if you just go online and type it in, they're booked. So your best bet is to go online and I'll tell you how many they have left if it shows it.
There was also a guy that was set up at the convention that was selling the old Speed Champions. He had a lot of them, and they didn't sell, which was really like crazy.
I need the old 6-stud Ferrari pack, the one that comes with the semi.
Nah, he didn't have that. He had the
I think that's the one I'm missing.
The F40 Competition.
That's a good one.
I know he had some of the new like double packs.
I've got all the double packs for the last few years anyways.
I don't have I've been debating on whether I should get the Dodge Drag one that comes with the rail car or the 2 Corvette one.
I did like the Corvette one.
I haven't bought either one of those just because like I want the rail car, but other than the rail car, out of those 2 sets, I really don't want any of them.
That Challenger is nice too, though.
I've got the yellow, the Demon.
Yeah. Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. What's going on? Stop.
Evening.
The Aston Martin one that came out this year, the double pack.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Aston Martin fan. I probably won't get that one either.
I do like the color of the green though.
I like the colors.
I think that's the first one that's been green like that.
But it's just just one of those things. I've been trying not to buy everything.
Too late for me. I got them all. But lately, the only thing I pre-ordered the Wolverine minifigure or the mech suit.
They built that Saturday. There was a guy there that had bought it.
Yeah.
And built it. He found it at one of the stores that was nearby. He stopped at, I think, the Walmart or something. And he built it. And the figure in that looked really cool.
Yeah, that's the only one I've gotten new so far, except for all the Speed Champions.
I don't really care for the Black Panther mech. And the same thing with the Iron Man. I've got enough Iron Man.
Yeah, me too.
That's going to be one of the things that I try to get rid of when I try to get rid of the minifigs I have in the city. Justin, one of the guys in the lug, has a bunch of knights, and I'm going to need them. So I'm trying to talk him into doing a little trade.
I've got two.
Two knights?
Yep, they came with the blacksmith shop.
I got the ones that came in that, and I got the ones that came with the 3-in-1 castle. I saw another one of those today at Walmart. If that set would drop down on clearance like they did with the pirate ship and drop that thing to like $75, I'd buy another one.
See, my Walmart hasn't had it. My Walmart's got 5 sets, and that's about it. And that's including friends.
Our Walmart has a nice stock when things come in, but once they sell, it isn't like they hustle to refill the shelves.
Our shelves have been empty since last November. If I want a Lego, I usually either head to Target or Barnes & Noble.
I'll be at Target sometime this weekend, I'm sure. I haven't hit up Barnes & Noble in a while. I thought about trying to find I looked online to see if the store had it, the dinosaur fossils, but I can't find them anywhere.
I got to use that instructions in box.
You do?
Yep.
Sold. I'll buy it. I would like it for a modular I want to build. I think the last one I seen went up for sale on, I don't know about Bricklink, but I seen it on Facebook for $80.
No, I ain't gonna make you charge that much. I already put it together.
But I definitely, if you're willing to get rid of it, I'll take it.
Yep, all the pieces are here. Like I said, if it's not going in my city, I've got just too much.
You could hold it to the side for me and bring it to Brick Fair if you're going.
Will do.
I'll buy you some stuff at Brick Fair, or I can give you money, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely take that set. Have you seen the mock that they've done with buying an assembly square and a police station and that?
Yes.
That's what I want to do. I need to
and I've really been looking into that what is it, sitcom tower?
Yeah. That I might need to send you a picture. I need to see if I took one of it up close. One of the guys in the lug, Kip has the sitcom tower. I think he built his a little different. It's the same build, but with the colors, I think he did it different to make it look more of like a actual real building and not something that was just painted. Like he added some detail on the outside.
Nice.
It is the sitcom tower. I'll have to see if he's got the the pictures of it.
And they got more. What does I want to call it? Like the light tan bricks and dark gray.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather go with the dark red.
He used the nougat.
Okay, that at least a little darker than the tan.
Yeah. Legion said he's going to DC this Monday. You need to go to DC in August for Brick Fair.
Did you already answer me, Legion? Are you in ROTC, military family?
I think he's in ROTC.
Or junior ROTC, I guess I should say.
I think he's trying to get in the Air Force, or he's waiting to get in the Air Force.
Good gig there.
That's what I tried to do. I didn't try very hard. I'll admit that.
I tried. They told me no.
They told me no because I had ADD. Or they told me I had ADD. I was like, okay, well, nice try. I'll see y'all later. He said he is in junior or JORTC, that his brother is Navy.
Nice. Some of them JORTC programs are great. The junior ROTCs.
They were big when I was in high school.
I finished up in a small time school, but they didn't have anything like that.
I remember have you ever seen the movie Coach Carter?
Yeah.
Well, you know how he makes them wear like suits and ties on game days and everything else?
Yeah.
That's how the JROTC was at my school. It was like you had certain outfits you wore on certain days. It didn't matter like what class you were in or what. Like you had to, like they upheld you to the fullest extent of what they could.
My hockey kids were that way too. You didn't dress up, you didn't play in the game.
Our football team was that way.
And our hockey had nothing to do with the school.
Our football team was that way. If you were a varsity football player, they weren't really that strict on junior. But if you were varsity and it was game day and you didn't wear a suit and tie,
yep,
you didn't play.
I still tease my son. I said, remember when the coach made you skate for being late? Shut up, Dad. You drove.
That's messed up.
I can't treat him any different than anybody else showing up late.
No.
Care if I drove or not. So there's this time I wasn't on the ice, and I was letting another coach on the ice with him, which was a head coach the year before. And I was sitting there watching them. It's going good. A couple of them, you notice, started getting out of line and not paying attention. So I'm like, well, they only got about 10, 15 minutes left yet. I'm going to go outside, start the car, warm it up, smoke a cigarette. I no longer hit the car, and I heard the coach screaming. I'm like, uh-oh. I just walked out of there. Everything was going good. So I smoke my cigarette. I come back in, and he yells, Coach, should I skate them some longer? I said, for as much yelling I just heard, skate them till they drop. I think he skated them for another half hour. None of them kids talked to me for about 4 days. Let me tell you, it was a nice, quiet ride to the game.
We, oddly enough, it always ends up that somehow the coach is like a science teacher or something in the school. But in high school, our coach was a science teacher. and I'll never forget the two of the football players. One of them was the wide receiver, and one of them was like an offensive lineman. Was in my class, and I'll never forget they had a horrible game. And the coach walked in with a football and set it on the table. And the science class didn't have normal like desks. You were at table like big tabletops, and it was two people to a table. And throughout the day, in class, because class was about an hour and a half long, he walked around with that football, and every once in a while he would chuck it at the wide receiver, and the wide receiver needed like if he didn't catch it, he had to stand for 10 minutes. And it was like he would walk by the offensive lineman and he would like push him, and if he could push him and him like fall over or something like that, like actually move him, he had to stand for 5 minutes. And he would do stuff like that all the time. Every Monday, if we had a very bad game, we always knew that the first like hour of class was learning, but the rest of it was watching the football game and him telling us how they could have done different. Man, we got an old school Lambo and an old school Ferrari. Oh, well, man, I think I'm going to bounce.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. I got the table clear. I need to get rid of some smaller little pieces. And then I guess start the city. I'll start the city sometime this week. And then Thursday I'll go live with it.
Sounds good.
All right, man. See you later.
Thanks for having me. Good night, everyone.
Peace.